look at the fro. Get it all nice and dapper. Let me make it look all nice. Fuck all that. I'm just gonna wait for one of you motherfuckers to get in here. We'll see if anybody beats Vazen today. Cause I didn't tell Vazen I was going live. We'll see how how fast he gets here. That motherfucker be Johnny on the spot. Or I should say Vazen on the spot, right? There he is. First as always. How do you do, young lord? All right, now that the young god is here, we get right into it. Reverse camera. No need to see my ugly mug, right? All right, and look who we starting with. That's what we doing today. What? I don't want to be retarded anyway. Let's see. All right. Make sure that's nice and connected. All right. Might be bullshitting. Might have to deal with some bullshit today. So Vazen, because I'm gonna be in and out of the room too when I'm playing like recordings. If you're listening and whatnot, and it like chops up at some point, just let me know. I'll run it back to that point if I happen to miss it, but I'll be paying attention. All right, so started with that. Vazen's getting his own, compendium going. He said it's mostly based on stuff he's already done and put out, but if you ain't fucking, in here, you wouldn't know what most of that shit is anyway. So, but look at that compendium, 202 files. 24 subfolders. I just wanted to put that as an example, right? Now, today we're going to talk about a bunch of different shit, but simultaneously, you already know, the entire time it's going to be based in solutions, and because it always is, right? One way or the other, we always go back to that. People are like, oh, when do you talk about solutions? What video was that? What live is that? All of them. All of them. Like, every comment, every post, every live, all of them. They're all about solutions. Like, that's the whole point, you know what I'm saying? So, we're going to start off with Vazen right here. Stop rejecting new information. I can hear a dog outside growling. Who's the dog growling at? I can't even tell. Anyway, let me stop being nosy. So, we're going to start right here with Vazen. Stop rejecting new information. If it sounds good, Vazen, you ain't got to say nothing, but if it sounds fucked up or whatever, let me know. You already know, brother. All right.
How many times must we do this, people? Like, be real serious right now. Are we going to keep doing this shit for eternity and eternity and eternity and eternity up until the end of times? Like, seriously, bitch, it is time to stop doing this right now. Cut this nonsense out. We be doing this for way too long now. All over and over and over again. It is being time to stop playing these games. What? Always being out here complaining about a bunch of shit. All over and over and over and over again. For eons and eons now. About the same old shit. All over and over again. How we stop them and all of that stuff. And how we do so from the very bottom to step 1, to step 2, to step 3, and up and up and up. Or level 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 and 6 and more and more and more. Every time we do that shit, every time those kinds of discussions come out, oh, now suddenly it is being all excuses talking about, oh, no, this is too much. Oh, there is nothing that we can do about it. Oh, this is a simulation, and there is not much else that you can do about it. This is always restricted. There's nothing much that you can do. Just give up. Oh, that is too complicated stuff. Really now then? If that is the case, then at that point, stop talking then. Stop complaining. Stop moaning. Okay, stop doing this all the time. Stop complaining and moaning about everything so much. 24/7. If you are just going to be out here just constantly being about how, or how to stop this is too complicated and all of that other stuff. Like if you keep doing that 24/7, then stop talking eternally. What? And if you are just going to accept this for what it is and how there is not much, nothing else then you can do, then you know what? Okay, so be it then. Like if that is what you really believe, then so be it. But then at that point, stop talking. It'd be like every time you'd be getting suggested new ideas how to check out this new information over there, or check out that book, or read that compendium thing if you must, if you will, and read that thing over there, or check out that thing over there, and why it is being, and why it is getting more advanced, and how to stop that shit, and more and more and more. Then suddenly it is true. That is too complicated. Or it takes too much reading. Reading now? See, and this is another thing. Oh, well, we do not like to read. Oh, you do not like to read? Well, unfortunately, if you really want to know how this can all be stopped, unfortunately, you must do a bunch of researching and listening and that other kind of stuff. Now, that might be ball-waking shit, but again, unfortunately, it must be done. But if you are not going to do that in particular, the reading stuff, since again, reading shit a lot takes a lot of effort. We understand that. Then you know what? Maybe try another method. Maybe listen to some shit in the background, or you can do other shit in the damn background. Shall you? Or is that hard as well? Either way, we need to stop doing this right now. It is getting old as hell. Again, to figure all this shit out, you must read and research 24/7. Again, and do that relentlessly. And stop talking about how there are no solutions. Really then, if there are no solutions, then there must have never been no problems ever in the first place. So you were saying that there are no problems right now to solve? Really then why are we here then? Is that not a problem itself? It must be. So there must be a solution to them. To then figure out how to stop it. What? Oh, but we are too restricted not to stop it. Okay, well then figure out how to not be too restricted anymore. To then stop it more easily. Again, you see that this is what we are talking about. We are way too intellectually lazy these damn days. Too lazy to do basic searches, too lazy to research, too lazy to listen to stuff, too lazy to read new stuff, and more. Right? Like, stop it. And yes, we'll be speaking about how, there have been hundreds of truthers before us speaking about this same stuff, and yet nothing ever changed. Okay, well, that sucks. That is a tragedy. And yet, keep going anyways. And again, do not suddenly assume that those truthers before us did not even make at least one small change, a little bit. Oh yeah, they absolutely did. They might have not made no giant super ultra changes or super ultra giant revolutionaries anywhere. But again, you see how they caused some sparks. You see how they at least caused some fires and influences and rebellions and more. You see it happen a lot in his history. You hear stories about it happening a lot. And you even hear stories about it happening right now. Like, for example, as soon as you heard this story about someone burning down a warehouse recently, like that happened lately, guess what? Suddenly, a decent amount more people started to burn a lot more warehouses. Like, do you see how that shit goes? Like, if warehouses be underpaying you way too much, while treating you like shit, then your solution is to burn them again and have these warehouses not be shit no damn more. Like, do you see what we are talking about? And that's just one solution. Again, and in another example, if everything is a subscription now, then stop paying subscriptions. And then there will be less subscriptions over time. Did you see this shit?
And the funny part about the subscriptions, too, is that they already subscribe to their entire life. They go to work to get a weekly paycheck They literally subscribe to labor, to subscribe to slave currencies, to then go subscribe to rent and mortgage and all the things that they were already subscribed to. Those are all subscriptions. And now they have literal subscriptions for everything. That's where we're at. It's fucking crazy.
If you do not want AI to go into this see, this is another thing. AI, we might not know too much shit about AI and how it got here or how it is getting advanced now, but at least I don't understand that AI is not your damn ally. And do you not assume that if it takes over this world, suddenly it is going to just bless you? No, it is going to bring you even deeper into this damn slave shop, even more than ever that you keep complaining about. Did you not see this shit? And again, like seriously, and if you be some anti-existence being, they didn't see how if the AI is getting more advanced and evolved and goes out into this cosmos because you do not stop it, and guess what? It could keep this whole universe going on for eternity. Would you like that? No? Then stop the AI here right now. Destroy all the data centers, destroy all the water and electricity that keeps on feeding it. Like seriously, like how do we keep doing this shit? Like this is bullshit. And what, we continue to play video games and watch entertaining stuff, quote unquote entertaining, warming about the NBA finals, and then there's sports and talking about other stuff that is not, that like this is just too trivial. Meanwhile, we got this shit, we got this AI synthetic cybernetic thing that's being so massive that we keep speaking about and complaining about and warning about, that's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and rising more and more every day and becoming more of a threat. But see, look at how we do not focus on that too much, right? Still talking about simulation, still talking about flat earth and theory stuff, still talking about soul truck theory and all of that other stuff. And see, that is being cool and all, but we cannot be focusing on that shit too much for eternity when we still got this big problem here, right? God damn now, AI. Again, not gender wars, not the sports, not the economy sucking. Also, that is still a big problem in human race. But this AI shit right here, bitch, this is being your final warning, your final big threat. Soak up the stuff and stop playing the games right now. Stop rejecting new information every time. Stop rejecting new solutions. And see, the fact that we keep doing that is why we continue to be in this mess and in the first damn place, even more than ever. And how we keep managing to get more restricted than ever, more limited than ever, more oppressed than ever, more water than ever, more ragged than ever, more trouble than ever, and so on, because of this shit that we keep doing way too much. Maybe if you stop doing that stuff all over and over again for thousands of years, perhaps, maybe then we would be less restricted. Maybe then we have stopped this way sooner. But because we keep failing to do so, here we are now. Let's stop it right now. Enough.
Enough. We got in here. Stop rejecting new information after complaints. That's what Vase entitled that little rant right there. Do not want to tell you six. Hello. Do not want to tell you six. Vazen, for eternity. Yes, exactly. And you already said it, right? But indeed. All right. I'm moving in here because I don't feel like sitting in there. I'm going to stand up in here. Because we definitely got to read something. I don't know how much, but something. All right. Vazen. Because this is what people be saying. Oh, yes. If you have a solution, say it in a simple way. They want to ask you for a solution to a soul trap, a simulation, all sorts of shit, right? And they want you to say it in 3 fucking words or less in a chat. Do you understand what, like, do you really want the answer? Or you niggas just like complaining? I think you niggas just like complaining. If you really want the answer, you're probably gonna have to read some books on that type of shit. Do you understand what it's like? You think you're in a simulation? Have you read all books there are on simulations? No? Then you don't really want the answer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Have you studied all forms of simulacra? And I mean studied, not just read titles of, well, there's different types. Okay, do you know everything there is to know about all those types? Yeah. If the answer is no, you don't really want to get out of the one you're in, do you? Do you understand what I'm saying? Niggas love to complain, don't like answers. So he said, and they'll come up with any excuse. Oh, it's too long. Oh, it's too, any excuse, right? Ah, yes, the if you have a solution, say it in a simple way. How about, nigga? And honestly, you should slap yourself because that's just foolish. Like, shut up. How do you explain a simple 20-second solution to a bunch of extremely complex problems that require multiple hours of solution explanation? Especially because once you do, it's like, oh, well, how do you do it? Hack the system. Well, how do you do that? See, and then you wonder why I'm talking for 6 hours. Because I already know all the dumb questions you're gonna have. I've already thought of all of them while doing the study that you refuse to do. Like, while coming to the solutions you refuse to come to. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're not the first nigga in history to think of this shit. None of us are, let alone the questions that are gonna be asked when somebody gives you a solution. Right? It's like if somebody says, how do you put out a fire? And you say, pour water on it. Now, if somebody just goes, okay. But if somebody has no idea, they've never seen fire, they've never seen water pouring on fire, like they don't even understand why that would work, and they say why, and you start explaining what H2O is and what fire is and how carbon, and you start to actually explain to them why water puts out fire, that's going to take more than 3 seconds. You actually want them to understand it. You're going to start talking molecules and atoms and like, do you understand? Like, if you just want the solution, it's simple. Pour the water on the fire will go out eventually. You know, as long as it's not a grease fire, of course. You can, and even that, there's caveats to. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, even that's not for all fire. Because I can tell you that today, you see a grease fire tomorrow, you start pouring water on it, and you're like, that motherfucker lied to me. Like, and it's like, this is why you should have came to get the full explanation. Because you would have known not all fires can be put out that way. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you have to actually come get the solution and the explanation to it to legitimately understand it, especially if it's not something you study yourself, right? Especially if you're going to be the person who, as soon as somebody tells you pour water on it, you're going to be like, well, why would that work? I don't think that would work. I don't see how that would work. Well, of course you don't. You've never studied it. You don't know shit about it. You don't. All you know is you're on fire. You don't know shit about fire, though, because you've never studied fire. You refuse to read anything on fire, practice anything to do with fire. Like, do you understand? Like, of course you don't understand it. I'm trying to give you the answer here. Well, I don't like your answer. Okay, well, let me break this answer down for you then in every way imaginable, in every way possible. So no matter what question you come to about this solution, I've already answered it for you. Here's the presentation pre-created for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, so we'll read that one more time. How do you explain a simple 20-second solution to a bunch of extremely complex problems that require multiple hours of solution explanation? Like, fool, we must know already. You cannot. It cannot be explained in 20 seconds only. This is not being no game. It is not kindergarten. And it comes from the same people who are like, I've been doing this for a year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and you haven't come to any solutions, but you want me to break it down to you in 3 seconds flat? But you can't you can't explain it in 20 years. I'm telling you I can explain it in 6 hours. In 100 different ways, just to make sure you get it. And you might not even need all 6 hours. You might only need 6 minutes. You might get it in the first 10 minutes, like, oh, well, I got it. What else does he have to say in this live? Like, or you might need 6 hours, or you might need 6 live streams. Like, I still don't get it. You might need personal attention. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, I can give it to you in far less time than you yourself have already been seeking for it. And the excuse is, that's going to take too long. Wow, you guys are crazy. Like, you guys are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think y'all get it. Like, fool, we must know. Okay, here we go. Again, this be no game. The truth of the matter is being that so many beings just want it to be on easy difficulty 24/7 because they'd be too lazy to actually spend over 48 hours, not even 1 hour, let alone 48 hours, to actually get the real long necessary answers and then figure out what to do from there. Easy difficulty answers 24/7, but see, no. We be in ultra nightmare difficulty times, and these need 800 hours of ultra nightmare problems and solutions explanations, and then, once again, see how to then do those, whether physically, preaching-wise, manipulative-wise, or more. Right? Because first you have to say, well, what is the solution? This is the solution. Well, why is that the solution? Well, first you have to know what the problem is, right? And you have to understand the problem to even know why the solution would be the solution, to then tell people it's the solution, to then explain to them why it's the solution, because none of them are going to believe you anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, so you go through the whole process, which is what we did, why we put a whole curriculum together of start to finish. What all this shit is, why it is, how it is, when it is, where it is, etc. Then what to do about it and why. And how to go about it on all levels of reality. But no, there's no solutions, or that's too long, or you niggas don't want answers. You just want to complain. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just no two ways around that shit. When somebody does all that shit for you and you just want to complain and cry. So you want to search for what, another 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? Like, you just want to keep searching for, and you're not even really searching. You just like watching certain things for entertainment that you generally already agree with, coming from people that you already like in cults of personality. Right? Like, let's be real, folks. Like, are we truth seeking? What are we doing? Like, what are we seeking truth or what? What are we doing? In fact, back then, enslaved people probably had to spend at least a few hours gathering together and setting meetings up, and then spending several minutes instead of 40 seconds discussing solutions of how to take slave masters down. Same thing with strikes, same thing with rebellion, same thing with revolutions, and more. And now, since times be so much more advanced, here now 6 times more effort is being needed. Exactly. And here's the thing, to be honest with you, it's not even that more effort is needed. To be honest, it's way easier today than it would be for some slaves on a plantation in, say, the 1800s, 1700s, right? They weren't even allowed to read and shit. They weren't even allowed to read. They had to fucking sneak shit, risk lives. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? To even understand that there was such a thing as freedoms and that they didn't have it. And then learn how to teach and preach it amongst the slaves who were on a plantation, my nigga. Getting whipped and shit, like getting ran around. Like, plantations worked like army bases. Niggas didn't walk nowhere. Matter of fact, what's that movie? Leonardo DiCaprio. Django. Go watch Django and watch. Slaves don't run on this farm. Like, slaves don't walk here. Like, nigga run. Like, they had to run everywhere. Do you understand? Like, they were controlled like a little military workforce until they had their time off at night to sleep and whatnot. Like, and they had to teach themselves to read when they weren't allowed to, and go sneak shit to learn things that they weren't allowed to then teach it to other motherfuckers they weren't allowed to teach it to, while also risking being snitched on by those same fucking people, and then go throughout the entire process of carrying out until the slave revolt actually happens. But niggas today, with a whole internet at their fingertips, refuse to read. That is mind-boggling. It's like niggas, this is what, you know when Kanye said niggas choose slavery? See, the nigga who was reading when he wasn't allowed to, like, so he could teach it to his others and they can escape slavery, that nigga was choosing freedom. A motherfucker today, with the whole world at their fingertips, choosing not to read, nigga, you're choosing slavery. And that goes to choosing not to watch, choosing not to listen, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You're choosing not to experience that which you should be experiencing in order to come to real conclusions, to come to real solutions. All right? Niggas can't even come to real conclusions and get to the real fucking problems. They're living in fake make-believe theoretical problems that don't exist in reality. And swearing because they can't figure that out. There's no solutions to anything. Well, nigga, of course you can't figure it out. First off, you don't know shit about your own theory. You don't even know it enough to know that it's objectively incorrect and not literally real. It's just a decent metaphor. So of course you can't come to solutions. You're looking for solutions to problems that aren't real. And even then, which is crazy, because even then you should still come to the solutions, because the solutions are the same even if your problem was real, which we'll get into. All right, let's go through these real quick and then we'll get into these recordings. Let's see. Do not fall for @Meta Exile. He is a waxing, affirming cultist, so-called mainstream BS believer. He is idol worship. Parrot. Who's Meta Exile? I don't even know who you're talking about. Honestly, so I don't care. Like, I have no idea who that person is. Meta Exile. Besides, I don't care who people are. I don't do cults of personalities. I don't listen to someone because I like them or I agree. No. I'm gonna listen to what you say and judge it, like I do with everyone. Me and my boy was having a little debate the other night about NASA, and because I was always saying like, look, I don't give a fuck about anyone or anything. The only reason why I listen to anything those motherfuckers have to say is because they present their information every time they say something. Papers come with it. Whole papers, my nigga, that you can dig through and you can go into the evidence and you could tear the shit apart if it's bullshit, or you could verify it if that's how you verify debunk. It's, you know, it's like you can actually go through the process and they give it to you. That's the difference. Like you don't have to ask them for it, chase it down. They literally hand it all to you and say, "Here's everything. If you think anything's missing," like, and there isn't. There's nothing missing, and it all checks out and it all works. And then I hear niggas naysay certain things, and I go, "Okay, cool. So." Do you have any other evidence? Like, no? You don't have any new data? No? You have nothing to base that on? No? So you ripped apart their data then? No? You haven't even read it? You haven't even looked at it? You don't even know what their claim is based upon? But you're gonna tell me they're lying about it. How could you know they're lying if you don't even know what they're basing it upon? You don't even know their claim. How could you know they're lying about it? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, like this is what people tend to do, right? Because nobody really wants to study. Nobody really wants to sit there for hours and hours, days and days, weeks and weeks, months and months, years and years, and break some shit down continuously, over and over, nonstop, because that's how real science works. Like, do you understand? Like, that's how real seeking truth works. No, motherfuckers want to find an easy button, sit there, settle down, stay there, not go anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, and because of this, they tend to find these cults of personality, these people that they already agree with and that they like what they're saying, and it sounds good to them because they're so simple-minded. Like, like, so they just run along with it. Right? We don't do that over here. And I don't tell anybody else, don't do that shit with me either. I don't give a fuck if you like me or hate me. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying to you. And then go verify it or debunk it, nigga. Like, I don't like... Wraith 636, peace, Shanghai El Thunder and chat. Shout out to you, Wraith. What up, big dog? People choose comfort nowadays. Yes, they do. And that comfort comes with slavery. Like, you know, so like, they can't really, you know? Do you want freedom, which is uncomfortable, or you want comfort, which is slavery? Like, people don't get that shit. Entertainment is comfortable, indeed. Observing and researching, that's hard work for a Muppet brain, indeed. Indeed. All right. Now that we got through that, we'll go back in the other room, press play on these audios here, and keep moving forward.
I swear, bro, these creatures are turning me into exactly what I did not want to become. Like, I'm gonna have to become like a tyrannical dictator leadership. I'm about to start like a real cult or some shit. I'm gonna have to like make this shit about me. Like,
Because people love their cults of personality. They don't like truth.
I don't, like, I'm trying to keep it on the information and the solutions and all I get is just like, but all these people with their cults of personality, they get all these followers because people like them. Like,
see what I'm saying? We was just like, just based off what was here in the comments, and you see how that's the fucking audio recording. Like, let's start that over.
I swear, bro, these creatures are turning me into exactly what I did not want to become. Like, I'm gonna have to become like a tyrannical dictator leadership. I'm about to start like a real cult or some shit. I'm gonna have to like make this shit about me. Like, I don't, like, I'm trying to keep it on the information and the solutions and all I get is just like, but all these people with their cults of personality, they get all these followers because people like them. Like, fuck what they're saying. They ain't saying shit. They got no fucking solutions. They're just asking questions for the 15,000th time in a fucking row. Fucking uselessly so. Bro, this shit drives me fucking crazy. I know that none of those answers are gonna work. Nigga, do you even know what they are? No, I've never looked at it in my life. Bro, like, I thought I was amongst the truthers. Like, holy shit. Like, oh my god, this last, like, 12 or so hours has broken me. I swear I'm going crazy right now. I think I'm breaking. I think I'm like my brain's actually cracking down the middle, like, I don't know what to do. How the fuck do you get these people? Oh my god, it doesn't matter how much you streamline it. Make a compendium. It's too long, there's too many words. Alright, I'll just make videos and streams and posts so they can be separate, right? The videos are a bit shorter on average, so the streams are going to be long and detailed. But I'm usually going to give you the answer right after the question, but then I'm going to detail explain for the rest, you know? And then the posts, I mean, those are the posts that people willing to read, and you got all the links taken into the information so I could actually prove the things to you so you can see what I'm saying is true instead of me just saying this shit, right? And niggas be like, video too long, ooh, stream too long, ooh, post too long, ooh, comment too long, ooh. I'm like, are you people this fucking retarded? Are they really this dumb? Their reading ability doesn't go beyond 5 words? Like, how do they expect to find the truth in anything? They're not truthers, they're religious people. Well, I just want to talk about my subjective experiences and the things that I've been through in life and then talk about them as if they are objective reality. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, bro? Like, motherfuckers, no solution. Niggas can't even get together to perform any physical solutions. You know, you can't even get conscious people in the same room. Lindy. We're off. I was even trying to meet motherfuckers who didn't answer. I tried to meet Josh, too. He didn't answer. Shout out to you, Josh. I love you. But I don't know if he just didn't see it in time, but he didn't answer. And there was like 2 more people. I can't remember who. There was at least like 2 more people. Southern, central United States, Tennessee, like somewhere in that area, who I was trying to go visit too, just to show motherfuckers, bro, I don't work. I'm homeless. I've been doing this for 6 fucking years. Well, at that time it would have been 5.5 fucking years living the way that I'm living, right? And through this, through what I'm doing here with these comments and all these things, that's how I met Lindy, that's how we ended up linking up, that's how we ended up traveling the fucking country together. Because when she said, do you want to go with me? And this is before we started fucking with each other. This was before I even knew I liked her like that. She was just like, I'm going on a fucking road trip. And I was like, where you going? Down to Florida through the East Coast. I was like, ooh. She's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe take Chris out to lunch or something when I get there. And, you know, thank him for all the great streams and hangout sessions. And I was like, damn, I want to do that myself. Want to go with me? Yes.
I did too. I was like, I want to go see Chris. I want to go.
Immediately. I didn't have to think about it. I had never met this woman in my life. I didn't see what she looked like. I didn't know shit about her. We're talking over email. This is the first email I think we sent to each other after she responded to me in a comment on YouTube. And I immediately said, yep, I'll go with you. Because this is how this shit, like, when you see the dots connect, yeah, I'm going. Bliss just said this can't happen. Yeah, let's make that work. Just so we can prove that thought. Right? You can't get no conscious people around you. Hypnosis is fucking 20 minutes away from you. Not even, nigga. Fuck you mean? That's why I brought him on live that week alongside Aaron A. and Marcus, right? Just to show this nigga's, he's right up the road from me. What you mean you can't get 2 conscious people in the same place? You just intellectually lazy and want to keep making excuses because you don't want to get in the same place. You know that if you were to at least admit that 2 conscious people can be in the same place at the same time, you not doing it now becomes your fault. See, that's the truth. And that's with every single step of every single solution. The moment any of us acknowledge that any of these solutions are real, us not taking part in any step of them automatically is like, oh shit, I'm a pussy. And that's why I say that shit out loud. Do I not say this every stream, niggas? I am a bitch. I am a pussy. Like, I should be doing so much more. We all should. We're soft and weak. Cowardly. Don't I say this every stream? Don't I say this shit in here? Don't I say this shit in the comments? Don't I say this shit in my posts? Nigga, we're all bitches. Especially men. Especially so...
I'll say it again. We all pussies. What up, Josh? Shout out to you. Metazusta. Shout out Triple Indy. Shout out Triple Indy. What up, Sizzle? I'm gonna get to these comments in a moment.
Called heterosexual masculine males. If you like, because I could chastise everybody else. I could chastise the women. I could chastise the gays. I could chastise the femboys. I could chastise all the feminines, right? But what kind of, is that masculine? Like, nigga, I'm gonna talk shit to the masculines. Like, nigga, y'all are the ones who fight wars. You're the ones who commit rapes and crimes and murders. What the fuck are we doing? We're the most savage things this world has ever produced. What are we doing being slaves? Like, this is crazy. Honestly, this world should look like fucking He-Man land or some shit. Like, the way we're actually designed, this world should be way crazier than it is. Like, there should be way less order and structure and control than there is. Like, niggas should be running around like cavemen, you know? It's like, have Amazonians running around this bitch just stabbing niggas up because they're not trying to be fucking, you know? Like, cavemen try to come on the woman. Hey, woman, you mine. 6 women jump out the dark stabbing this nigga. Like, you know, like, this shit should be crazy. But instead, all this order and structure, and niggas is afraid of fucking solutions. It's mind-boggling. In any and all ways you are willing and able to do, preferably to the best of your ability. You know? And support anyone else doing the same, including those doing that you perceive as doing lesser than you, but still doing something. But especially those that you perceive as doing more than you. That's not simple enough. See, because the truth is, they don't want to hear it. He said, oh, give me a step-by-step. Oh, you mean like the very first long-form comment that I ever produced and put on YouTube? The fight the system, the rebel against the system comment that tells you step-by-step to quit your jobs, quit paying taxes, quit funding. Like, I started with that. You know, so when he says that, that's why I fucking flipped out. That's why I had to freak out on him. Because I'm like, nigga, that's the first thing any of y'all ever saw from me. And that was too much for you. You don't want step by step, because there's too many steps. That's too much to read. Like, nigga, then just read step 1 and do that. Once you're done doing that, go to the next. And I said that, bro, then don't read the whole thing. Have you done the first thing? And I always say this, they always want steps 1 through 100, right? They want all the steps. But then you give them all the steps and they say, oh, it's too many steps. And then you say, okay. Just start with step 1. See step 1 right there? Just do that. Once you've done that, then you can move on to reading step 2. I can't do step 1 because, and all the excuses start coming. Because we're in a simulation, so it doesn't matter anyway. You know what I mean? Like, the truth is they just don't want to do shit. It doesn't matter how you present it to these motherfuckers. Like, I've done it so many ways. Like, anybody who's been here from the beginning knows. Like, you go through my whole shit. All my curated comments were there before I did my first stream. That's where I started. Very simple. Long, but very simple, straight to the point, and easily understood. Curated comments about specific things. My first one was rebel against the system, and it told you fucking every way to do so. Every fucking way. Like literally every way from top to bottom. And then I did rebel against the Matrix about the AI, the simulations, all the shit that's coming years before it occurred, before niggas even knew what Transformers were. Right? Step by step ways to avoid this, to stop this, to destroy this. Right? That's too much. Plus, I like AI. Like, you know how much I like AI I got as an answer to that shit? But the AI's gonna save us. Oh my god. Like, this is where we are. Right? So I had to curate some more shit. I tell them, oh, we need entropy, we need this, So I curated those texts and those playlists, and niggas still weren't getting it. I made a whole fucking compendium that's in alphabetical fucking order with pictures for the retards. Plenty of videos, pictures, audios. It's not just all text. Most of it's not text until you get to the S section, which is the screenshot section, which is the screenshots of all the text. And guess what? That's the section with all the answers. See, yeah, I love you, Basin, because I remember you saying, like, well, you could just go play some shit in the background. But it is true. A lot of the shit that I recorded in there was just me talking about my experiences of, like, spiritual shit, magical shit, which, I mean, could still be taken as answers for people if they just try the same shit that I did. To see how I got this way to begin with. But the truth is, most most of the answers are in that screenshot section. When it comes to my deepest experiences of subjectivity, of my own personal experiences, are in that screenshot section. Because I've always been having these experiences leaning more and more towards understanding better and better what this all actually is. Not just this one realm either, that everybody seems to be so fucking stuck on. Like, all of it, right? Right? Culminating in, what was that, yesterday or the day before's live stream? Based on that experience that I had, which is still just a piggyback on the last one. It just keeps like advancing. That's it. Because I keep going forward. So it just keeps advancing. Right? Like, it's fucking crazy, bro. So even if they go into the compendium, they'll probably look at everything but the solutions because they have to read them. And then those, all right. Let's make a channel. Fuck it. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to. But something told me, I got it. And I remember that night, New Year's Eve. It was like 2 in the fucking morning. My homegirl had just fucking killed herself a fucking year before at that exact time. One of the loves of my life. Of my fucking life. Because of this shit. Because she was one of us. And she was done with this place. So on the anniversary, 1 year later, of her death, me sitting there talking to her, drunk, smoking and shit. She said, turn the camera on, motherfucker. Actually, it's more like, quit your gritting. I can't even do it. Quit your gritting and turn the camera on. Quit your gritting and turn the camera on. If anybody got a Scottish accent, please say those words for me. Gritting or greeting? I think it's greeting. I forget how she said it. Gleeting? Greeting. Quit your greeting? Yeah. Quit your greeting. I can't even do it. But it basically means like quit your whining or quit your crying. Quit your greeting. Quit your greeting and turn the camera on. I can't do it for shit, bro. I'm trash at a Scottish accent. I'm trash at that shit. It's weird because I can do a British accent. And Scottish is not British, don't get me wrong. But when you look at all those accents and how close, I'm like, man, if I can get that good at a British accent.
Nigga, I do a British accent by accident all the time. I don't even try to do that. That shit just comes out when I try to talk like a rich person or some shit.
How could I not even touch that one? Anyway, that was the night, sitting there talking to her, all hail Lady Ash. Goddess of the flame. Anyway.
All hail.
Talking to her. And she said, just quit your fucking crying and turn the fucking camera on. You should have did it a fucking year ago. I was like, all right. All right. Hands up. All right. And you're sitting here fucking, because I was looking out, I remember standing in my front doorway and seeing these fucking homeless people walk by who are always fucking miserable. Every time I see them, they just look miserable. But it's New Year's Eve, so they're all out there like, Happy New Year, and all this shit, right? I go downstairs in the basement, just brood like these fucking monkeys. Just sitting there drinking and smoking to my fucking self, all alone in the darkness. And I was talking to her, and she's like, turn the fucking camera on, nigga. Quit your greeting and turn the camera on. So I was like, all right. And that's how I got my first video called something along the lines of Humans, What a Fucking Species, or Humans, What a Species. I don't know if I put fucking in the title on the first video, but that was the first video. And then, like 2 days later, I did my first live stream. What is it titled? Solutions. Like, oh my God. And everything in that video was very simple, straight to the point, and it answered the questions they were asking, because I'm like, you ain't even gotta talk about all this astral shit. Like, what do you niggas want to do right here on Earth, right? Like, anything? All right, here's the answers to these things. Like, it's not that hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, here's what's going on with the... And I was very cordial about it. Conversation. Trying to be real nice to niggas. Real lappy and happy. I didn't want to scare niggas. I kind of wanted to give them some heart, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was sitting there singing army cadences with them and shit. And man... Yeah. We saw what happened. And that's the stream I met Aaron A on, too. He was the first nigga on my stream. hail to God. Right? First motherfucker on my stream. Where's he at now? Drilling the fucking agents, my nigga. Like, he did what he wanted to do. And it wasn't what this world wanted him to do. Shit, even when he tried to do what the world wanted him to do, wouldn't let him do it, right? So it's like, what the fuck are we really doing? Like how many times do I gotta streamline this shit? And then on top of that, the channel, the things, all this shit, and now I got all these fucking playlists and all these things streamlined. I have a whole curriculum streamlined and laid out for niggas. From start to finish, from the beginning of existence till now. Like, I don't know, what else can I do? Like,
and nobody's yet to debunk it or any of that shit, so I don't want to hear none of that. Well, what's wrong? Show me where, nigga. Show me where. I'll wait.
I need you. It's like, yeah, that's all cool, but I'm gonna need you to put that in 3 sentences. Nigga, what? I'm gonna kill you. Bro, I swear if he was standing in front of me, he might have died. You need me to do what? I'm gonna kill you now. Like, yeah, they're gonna kill you now. Like, holy fuck, bro. Talk about ungrateful. And then he goes, yeah, man, I just think you're arrogant. And then I'm like, bro, y'all make me this fucking way. Did y'all see how I first started streaming? Was I this fucking arrogant? No, it's because you guys are so fucking retarded.
Not all you guys. I love you guys. I'm sorry. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know these naysayers, these fucking pansies that I'm talking about. There's nothing we could do about anything. You know who I'm talking about.
Supposed to act humble amongst a bunch of fucking retard? Like I'm just as dumb as them? Like these niggas openly admit, now I'd never read anything. You never, in your life, nigga, you've never read anything other than what they told you to read in school, and you didn't even really read that? Like, nigga, you don't know anything. Like, holy fuck. I thought you were a truther. Like,
they live their entire life on belief, but think they're truthers.
You understand? Like, my boy in the other room, he's at work at the moment, but my homeboy whose couch I'm sitting on is fucking literally dyslexic. This nigga got a whole bookshelf over. He like doing it, and he's read all these motherfuckers. Went to accounting school. Not that I care about accounting, but just think about all the books he had to fucking. Oh yeah, this dyslexic motherfucker. Like, got bookshelves and shit. Dean Koontz down here and shit, nigga. Who we got down here, nigga? Amy Hogue, nigga. This nigga loves some crime dramas. Hannibal Rising from Thomas Harris, nigga. Like, I'm saying these because if you know these books, then you know what I'm saying. I'm picking certain ones. Let's see.
Because they're good books, and they're difficult books. But niggas can't read the shit they claim is, like, the most important thing in their existence. This dyslexic motherfucker in here is reading for fun. Reading accounting texts and shit like this for fun. But these niggas who swear they're in a soul trap or a matrix can't read to save their souls. It's fucking crazy to me, bro.
James Patterson's Mary. Yeah, go read that shit. Dictionaries and shit. Constitutional civil rights, first aid handbooks, all sorts of shit. And he's read every fucking one of them. Like, all sorts of shit. A whole fucking row. Break the matrix. Goodbye. That's just kind of where I'm at in life right now. You what? All right. This is the last time I'm gonna be on your video. I'm sorry I bothered you. Goodbye.
Alright, before we get to the next one, give me 1 second. My boy just tried to call me. Let me just text him and be like, I'm live, nigga, I'm live. I'm live on YouTube at the moment, period. You can't pick up the phone, period. Hit up Tyler, period. He should be back soon, period. Alright, now let's get back to it. So that was one. See what y'all saying in here first, right? All right. Where we leave off at, right around here. Don't want to tell you. The more crazy reality I observed is that people obey to work even when there is no wages. Yeah, they will. Like, slaves do slave shit. Like, Wraith. Better yet, treat everything like a all-you-can-eat restaurant. Take what you'll eat and leave the rest for somebody else. Facts. Like, that cult of personality bullshit is ridiculous. I'm just gonna agree with everything this nigga says because I like him, or because he says some shit that agrees with what I already believe, even though he's not proving it any more than I've ever proven it to myself. But we're just both in the same religion. It's fucking ridiculous. Information hogs don't do nothing but regurgitate. Exactly. They just say the same shit they heard from the last guy. Like, and it doesn't make any more sense to them than it does to the guy they stole it from. They can't break it down for 6 hours using 500 metaphors, 600 analogies. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, trying to explain it so a 5-year-old could get it. Because they don't get it themselves. Like, we're in a simulation. Really break that down and prove it to me. I can't at all. I just have a bunch of subjective beliefs, a bunch of subjective reasonings to believe that okay, nigga. Bye. Like, like, Sizzle and Wraith laughing. I must have said something funny. Metazusta, after playing all 4 of those audios of yours, scroll back down to the chat for that other new sequel recording. I did after my preview. I saw you in here adding shit. I like 2, 3, 6. Damn, nigga, how much more are you gonna put? Like, yo, Vazen be on that shit. Oh, he's recording? Where's he at? He's in that one? All right, I'm gonna go put 7 things in there right now. But anyway, all people want to do is hollow defeatist hive mind cults after hollow defeatist hive mind cults, and then basically call you Hitler for not being a defeatist too. This is being disgraceful. Utterly disgraceful. Especially amongst heterosexual masculine males. Like the fuck, you bunch of fucking... Oh my god. Wraith. What gets me is, everybody wants to get together to do what? Debate and argue about somebody else's research? These herd mentality social... Exactly, they just want to debate. Like... Soul Trap versus Simulation. These are the two that I always use because they're just the best. When I want to talk retards, I go into Flat Earth. When I want to talk the mainstream in this little community debating each other, it's like Simulation versus Soul Trap when they're both the same fucking thing. A simulation and a Soul Trap are not much different. And when it comes to the answers, even though the details are different, of course, depending on exactly how you want to put it. Because again, you could say you're in a soul trap where you were taken outside of here. This is a created thing. You were placed in this creation. But you could say the same thing with a simulated matrix. I was taken outside of there. They put me in the vat of pink goo and plugged me in through the port in the back of my neck. Or you can say, well, actually, God made this place and created you in it. Oh, the simulation was created. You're an NPC created it. It's the same story, nigga. Like, same shit. It's all the same shit. You can even equivalate that to like the Gnostic shit, the Christian shit, all the Abrahamic shit. You can equivalate that shit to the Hindu creation story. All this shit is the same shit, which we're also going to get into. But instead, they want to sit around and argue about the details that none of them can fucking prove at all to themselves, let alone each other, in order to say that their particular theory is the one that's actually true. Poindexter. And because their particular theory is true, there's no fucking solutions, not realizing they don't understand their theory enough to know that it's not true. It's objectively false. And even if it was objectively true, it still has solutions. And they're the same fucking solutions for the thing they're arguing against. Like, it's fucking retarded. This is how dumb they are, how ignorant they are, how little they know about anything. They have all these beliefs, and their beliefs are wrong. And then they base beliefs on those beliefs, such as there's nothing we could do about it, which is also wrong. Provably and objectively, externally provably so. They have zero evidence to say otherwise, and yet they'll do it at every turn while you drop 10 hours on them as to why they're wrong, and I'm not going to listen because it wasn't 3 sentences long. Okay, keep being retarded then. I don't know what to tell you. Herd mentalities, bro. Social groups. Exactly. They all want to be friends and shit. Like, they're all trying to hang out. And I'm like, that's not what this is for, nigga. Are you in a soul trap? Are you in a simulation, nigga? Like, even if you're a material being, are you trapped in a fucking elitist civilizational structure? Nigga, this ain't about social groups. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't about making friends, nigga. If you're here to make friends, you're not a truther. And you're damn sure not a rebel. Like, if you're a truther, it's because you're here to get truth. If you're a rebel, it's because you're here to rebel. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, we're not here to have group therapy and fucking circle jerk and wipe each other's tears, nigga. The fuck? Like, Sizzle. Hell no, I'm not leaving with a rando. Please, you would have. You would have. 40-something-year-old milfy, hot little white woman, like, who's intelligent, knowledgeable, wants to talk about astral shit. You get along well. She's going to see Chris. Nigga, you're going. Like, now, maybe not you going to see Chris, I don't know, but, you know, like, some other nigga that you think of another nigga you listen to or watch or anything like that you'd like to go visit. And I'm not afraid of some tiny female, like the fuck. Even when I went to move in with her, my older brother was like nobody told me you was going nowhere because I don't tell nobody shit. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not afraid of shit. I'm really not. So I don't even tell people when I'm doing shit, when I'm not doing shit. I could disappear for a year and niggas like, where the fuck did he go? You know what I'm saying? Like, my older brother had no idea I was going to New York, right? When he found out I was in New York, he hit me up like, yo, you good? Like, you just went up there, nobody kidnapped you, and like, you good, you straight? Like, and my little brother was like that, you know, you just hit me up. My boy, the one I'm staying with right now, he goes, you know, you just hit me up, I'll be up there in New York, nigga, strat, nigga. Like, I'm like, y'all all need to calm down. Like, y'all are all looking too far into this. And if that somehow turns out to be the case, everyone there dies. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, they're not gonna kidnap a demon. Calm down, she's who she says she is. Like, yeah, you would have left too, nigga, don't play. I know you would have, Sizzle. But, I don't know, maybe not. But you'd have missed out on a whole fucking journey. Do you understand what I'm saying? You'd have missed out on a whole journey. There are certain things I won't do, because I'm like, I was invited to a wedding tomorrow. Fuck that. Like, and that's a nigga who I look at as my little brother. Him and my little brother, my actual blood brother, are twins, born on the same day, grew up together. Not little, they don't look alike. They're ebony and ivory, you know what I'm saying? Salt and pepper. But they're both my little brothers, even though one is my blood and the other one is. Well, my non-blood brother's getting married tomorrow. I'm not going, because I don't fuck with those rituals. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, but you invite me to go visit truthers? Nigga, I don't even need... Yes. Yes. Let's go. I ain't doing shit else. Let's go. Yes. I also happen to end up being attracted to you. I like you. We get like... I want to see if this could work out. Yes, 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 yes. There's not a no in here. There's no room for a no to even pop up. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, what are you about? What are you on? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit all lines up. Why are we doing this otherwise? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, anyway, that's just where my mind goes. Like, flow with the chaos, find the shatter points, you know, and do your best to ride the wave. If you fall off the surfboard at some point, hey, how far did you get? Like, if you make it all the way to the fucking shoreline, you're like, damn, I'm a good surfer. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, Joshua, Shangayotanda. Shout out to you, Josh. Everybody go check out Joshua S. John. Check out his channel. I'm pretty sure if you're in here, you're probably already subscribed to him. Matter of fact, go get some of those people and bring them over here. No. Vazen, shout out Triple Indy. Shout out Triple Indy. Wraith, conscious people can be together in one room, but what is the physical action being demonstrated, or is it just another debate club? No. So the thing was, another creator said, two conscious people cannot even get in the same room. At that time is when I was talking to Lindy, and when she said, I'm going to see Chris. Like, I'm going on this trip, and at some point I'm going to try to get there and see that motherfucker. You want to come? Yeah. Like, duh. Shit, just to prove what that nigga said is wrong. It was Bliss who said that. Shout out to him. Love that guy too. Like, you know what I'm saying? But niggas got to get spanking sometimes because we say dumb shit that we don't fucking know. Because we're just feeling a certain low. We're just in our feelings, and we want everyone to feel the same way. I feel helpless, so I want you all to as well. Misery loves company. Misery hates when a nigga's like, get the fuck up, nigga. Like, stop fucking crying. What are you solving right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop whining and get the fucking work. Like, do what you gotta do to get this shit over with. Like, Or else you should be sitting there crying in the corner, getting beaten the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when niggas say shit like, you can't get two conscious people into one room, I had to get 4 niggas in the same live, at least. Me, Aaron A, fucking Mark, and Hypnosis. Had Hypnosis come over with his lady. We did a little 5-second short in the backyard just to show niggas, yeah, you can get around each other. And then me and Lindy went up and down the fucking East Coast, the whole east half of the United States, meeting niggas. Like, do you understand? I was like, shit. Before we even got finished with the mission, one of them niggas didn't like me. Like, shout out to the Joe you don't know. He was cool in person. I don't know. Like, we got into a little debate on the phone, and then he got real mad with something I said. So then I took the gloves off. Like, y'all know how I get. Like, I'm very nice. I'm friendly. I'll debate you. I'll tell you why you're wrong with a smile and being. But then when you get that way, see, when people get, they can't debate me because they're going to be proven wrong. I promise you. Or I'm not debating you. I'm the first nigga to be like, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Like, I'll even tell you, I don't even care about that answer, nigga. Next, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, but if I'm gonna debate you, I'm telling you, there's a reason why, right? So you get to that point, niggas get mad, and then they always want to like say some dumb shit. You take the gloves off, and now everybody's feelings are hurt. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, before we were even finished the trip, I had a new enemy, like, who was talking about destroying me in the astral realms. Like, so even conscious people getting in the same room doesn't always equal like something good occurring from it. But we did get some drugs from him, you know, like some mescaline and some shit like. So whatever, it all worked out. This is how you flow with the chaos. These things occur, you know. Not everybody's gonna get along perfectly, but you flow, right? And before people can have a war meeting in a room, they generally have to meet in a room. You know what I'm saying? Like, if conscious people don't even think they can get together, that should be their first step. Let's just get together. Oh, we can? Now that we're together, we can do more than just get together. Now we can start planning things and doing things together. It's like, this is why I say, like, when Jay Charles, Life Abolitionism, Black Anarchists, when Against Life 1000, when they talk about euthanasia, when this man makes a whole book on this shit, when she's out here trying to find a clinic, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, those two need to link up. I don't know if they are, if they talk that much or anything. I'm like, those two need to link up and start trying to work together in some form or fashion. Whatever, however they fit together as a puzzle. And then anyone else who wants the shit they're talking about, instead of just sitting around watching them like entertainment or waiting for them to accomplish the goal for you or fail because they don't have enough support, you should be there. Like, how do we help you? What do we do? How do we link together? Even if it's not in the same room, let alone if you're all trying to get this euthanasia clinic off the ground, where are you trying to get it off the ground? Well, now you have a goal for your slavery. Because most motherfuckers go to work every day, right? Let's just be real. Most motherfuckers is working. And even if they aren't, they want to be. So they're looking, you feel me? So if you work, well, now you got a goal. All right, we're moving there. We are all, everyone in this fucking, because you form a group chat. This is why you have these servers. This is why you have channels, social medias. It's not for entertainment. It's to come together. When you agree with someone on something, y'all can then actually start doing something about, like, niggas just want to be entertained and have group therapy sessions. No. Like, hit them up. Start linking with them more. Force it on them if you need to. Hold their feet to the fire if that's what you really want. You get what I'm saying? And be a backbone. You know? Don't just be a shit talker in the background. Like, or some quiet motherfucker in the background just hoping they get it done. No, nigga. Speak up. What can I do? How can I help you? What can I do? How can I help you? What can I do? What can I do? Hey, I found these things. Hey, I found these things. Hey, I found resources. Hey, like, you damn near force the partnership because this is what you want. Like, right? Ask Marcus and Illicit or any of these niggas if, shout out to all of them, if any of them were like, you know, Shangael, I like you. I think that we should talk more and we should, no. I'm like, hey, nigga, group chat, hey, get in this server. Hey, you, go talk to that guy over there and tell him to come. I don't even really have. I'm damn near demanding. I'm doing it really nicely because Someone's got to direct some shit in some form or fashion at some point in time to get certain things done, right? If I want everybody in a specific server and Aaron A, that just happened. I met Aaron A. He's like, yeah, I got this server. I went in there. I saw the stuff he had in there. I had to deal with some certain things first between me and him just to get certain things copacetic before I started bringing people in there. I didn't need to have like a race war going on in that bitch or some shit. Like, I'm like, no, this needs to be a truther space, a rebellion space. I don't give a fuck what color I don't care I don't give a fuck what you believe. I don't care what you hate, what you love. You know, like, we had to, once we got it copacetic, it's like, all right, now we have a hall for people to just come into and congregate, to talk, to link up, to get each other's phone numbers, to get in other servers and say more private things, where they could say more private things if they want to amongst themselves, you know, more encrypted and shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not afraid of these niggas. I'll say whatever, wherever, whenever. You know what I'm saying? I'll say it with them standing in front of me. Like, I don't fuck the feds. You know, it's like, fuck all of these niggas. Anyway, fuck all archons. But the whole point is, once you have that and you start bringing everybody together, it's so these people can link up in these forms and fashions. And I just wanted to show people how to do that real fast. You know? We're in a fucking comment section. I'm talking to one dude. I give him my fucking email. Lindy's like, yo, let me get that email. I give her my email. Right? We start talking. We travel. We set it up to go from one place to the next, right? And I did have a lot to do with that part. She was already going to Chris. Like, she was going to see, I don't know if she was going to see Joe on her own. Because I didn't know Joe. She knew Joe. Like, I don't know if that was pre-planned or if it just happened. But whatever. She was already going to go see Chris for sure. And I'm like, all right, well, you know, I'd love to see Marcus. We could do that too. Shit, yes. Like, man, what about Josh? Hit him up. Oh, we'll see. Like, Aaron A, yeah, okay. Like, you know, and she was on board with all, and I loved it. I loved it. Shout out to her. Again, real talk. Real fucking talk. Because even though our relationship didn't work out, do you understand how the alliance still works in the end? Do you know what I'm saying? Like you have to understand the goals, the things that we still did together that year. Like, do you like, flow with the chaos, and sometimes it parts ways. These things happen, but you gotta flow to get on the fucking, you know? So I just wanted to show motherfuckers, you could, with these people on the internet, literally say, hey, would you like to meet? Like, I'm like, have none of y'all ever used dating apps? Like, you never used sex sites? Nigga, I got a friend who could show you how to, nigga got 16 sites downloaded, meeting females all the time. I mean, not anymore, at least as far as I know, but a few years ago, like, that motherfucker was, man, like, crazy with it. And I'm like, you can meet people. And they're meeting to fuck. They're meeting for animal bullshit. You can't meet niggas for conscious shit. You can't go out of your way to meet other niggas who think they're in a soul trap with you. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me. How are these NPCs so much better than you at everything? And I mean, basic shit like, can we meet? Like, oh my God. Basic communication structures. Why do the niggas I know who don't give a fuck about none of this read more than niggas who give a fuck about all of it? It doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did that, to show niggas that statement doesn't make, what do you mean you can't get two conscious people in a, that's dumb. That's retarded. Let's kill that now. Like, and shout out for Lindy for being the fucking avenue to get that done. Know her, know that. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's just to teach a lesson. Like, that's just to show niggas. Do you think I care about traveling? No. I don't give a fuck about any state we went to. She could tell you, nigga. Any town, any city. Shit, even when we was going to go to the fucking strip club, I was like, I don't even care. Like, I don't even care to... I just don't. Because I don't really... I'm not a traveler. It's not the traveling that I gave a fuck about. You get what I'm saying? I like a nice hotel room. But I'm sleeping on a couch, nigga. I've slept on floors. I love me a jacuzzi. I loves me a jacuzzi. I don't need one, nigga. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, none of that shit mattered. That's not why I'm doing that. Spend time with her and go meet these niggas. That's the goal. That's the mission, right? For the alliance. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta show motherfuckers this shit because they won't listen. They swear there's no solutions to everything. But here's the problem. They say, oh, that's impossible. You show them they're wrong about that, and they still don't fold on anything else. They still hold on to everything else as just as impossible when it's not. None of it is. Niggas are just too pussy to do it. Even with Bliss, Lindy was like, yo, I'll fly you out here. I will fly you out here, Bliss. I'll pay for it. Like, just so you can come be around some fucking conscious people. She was like, and she said, shout out to her again, because she said, and if Bliss says yes to that, we could take I'll drive that motherfucker to see people. We can go see Josh with Bliss. Like, just to, like, and I can't, like, to this day, I love that about her. Like, do you understand? Like, I will go see Josh with Bliss if he just says yes. Right? You know, it's like, obviously that's not what we got, right? I'm not even sure we got a reply to that request. Like, and she was like, shit, we can fly to South Africa. We can go there. I said, yo, fuck around. Let's go to South Africa and just hunt him down. Let's just pop up on his, like, I'm like, we can watch all his videos. We see his roots. Like, you know, he drives his car in his videos and stuff, like his truck or his van. I'm like, yo, let's just look for street names and shit. Like, let's just go surprise him just to be like, yes, you can. Like, we didn't go that far. Like, we thought about it. Probably make him paranoid or some shit, you know? What the fuck? They came all the way here. They must be agents. Like, I mean, even Chris, when we went to see him, he got a hell of a shock from the fucking Matrix. He'll tell you, if you remember, you just go back and watch the streams, he says it. I've never had fucking internet issues, period. I've never had streaming issues, period. I come to deal with fucking Shanghai and internet's down for like 2 days. Like, shit's all sorts of fucked up. And then he's had like bad dreams and thoughts that I was gonna kill him or something. I'm like, I mean, I guess I could technically shoot him. And I am a very good fighter, and I'm very well trained in killing people. But that nigga's so fucking strong. I'm like, nigga, you're scared of me? Like, yo, when I hugged that man, it was like hugging a rock. I was hugging a solid boulder that was smooth with skin on it. Like, I'm like, bro, you could probably squeeze me and I'd die. Like, but that's what the Matrix was doing. It was playing games with him because it did not want us to meet. But you saw we met. Right? Right? We met Joe you don't know, and he started tripping out. I don't because it starts fucking with people. Because it don't want niggas to meet you and shit. But you can. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, so I hear what you're saying, Wraith. What's the point in the meeting? Yeah. But first niggas just gotta know they can meet at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some motherfuckers gotta take some serious baby steps. I'll go straight to the war room. Let's do it. Like, 6 niggas, and I say this all the time, and I'm not joking. If I could find 4 other people who think like we do, that are ready to die. See, and this is, I've given up too many opportunities but because I was flowing with certain waves at the time. Aaron A was the potential in that one. But he's gone, he's not here. So I can't rely on that, do you understand? But if I can get 4 more of those, nigga, we can go do some shit, bro. We can meet up and have a real war fucking meeting. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, we can meet up for some real fucking purposes. Like, but motherfuckers gotta be able to think and speak that way first, let alone act that way at any level, let alone meet up together and be like, yo, let's go to war. Like, let's drill, nigga. So I just want them to at least know they can meet and shit. Damn, like, at a bare minimum. Excuse me for the comments. I'll be listening. No, not at all, brother. Like, you give me an ability to explain these things. T-Sizzle, who is this directed to? Anyone and everyone. Like, all beings in existence. God itself. You, me, myself, nigga. Like everyone, everywhere. But most specifically, anyone who says there's no solutions to the problems. Anyone who complains about things they themselves do not produce solutions for. Anyone who calls himself a truther or truth seeker but refuses to actually study on a regular basis, let alone daily. Like people who call themselves truth seekers, yet everything they do and say and think is purely subjective belief. They have no objective external or definitive explanations for anything they say, preach, or teach. If you listen to what I'm saying, especially in the recordings, because again, that was from June 25th. It's July 10th. We're coming up to today. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're in that specific thread. You know how much shit has been dropped in there over from the 25th till today. So each thing could be something different. So when we're going through this thread from top to bottom, listen to what I'm saying. I'm usually going to give you the context, where Vazen set it up with the first one, but you might not have been in here for that. With his recording, talking about how people don't listen to solutions or any new information at all while complaining every fucking day anyway. So, so these sets of recordings are based on that. But again, listen to anything that I'm saying in here, and you'll always know who it's directed to, because I'm saying it. Sometimes I'll even say names, because if it's a name, I'm gonna say it. If I think of someone in my head, Adam, I'm gonna say it, because I don't even want that person getting the frequency of me sneak talking about them in any form or fashion, positive or negative. Do you get what I'm saying? Even if it's a basic little thing, if that person just happens to be who pops in my head as the example, I'm gonna say their name out loud with all the love in the world, unless I don't love them, then it'll be all the hate in the world, but because it is what it is. So it's always, whoever it's directed to should be very clear if it's a person or if it's people or a group of people, based on just what I'm saying when I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? I just said a lot of saying there. Metazusta, this is directed to people that complain about existence 24/7, but keep aggressively running away from solutions and then demonizing you just for not being as fatalistic as them. Facts. Pussies. This is for those Huey Freemans out there too. Those pussy ass, bitch ass, cowardly ass niggas. Soft ass, weak ass, punk ass niggas who could get raped and wouldn't do shit about it. Fucking, like, who could watch a whole world get raped and not do shit about it? Who could sit there and call you evil and all these fucking names, yet I don't hear him saying that about the motherfuckers who are running this shit. And like, do you understand? Like, okay, nigga, like, whatever. What are your solutions? It's for those niggas. Fuck all your solutions. Okay, what are yours? I don't have any. Shut the fuck up then and go sit in the back with the rest of the retard children. Going back with the nose pickers, my nigga. Go fucking huff some glue or some shit. You're not intelligent. You're dumb and stupid. And you're seeking to remain enslaved forever. Why are you even here? First off, why are you even on Sizzle's channel? Where damn near every Sizzle video, he's got certain videos that are about certain things that ain't got. But if he's talking about like reality or life, he's complaining, nigga. Like he's not sitting there like, man, I just love this shit. Yet every chance he wants to go over there and tell that nigga like, no, you should like this or something. Like what, nigga? Like, shut up. Go where that is. You're in the wrong place. Let alone responding to me about anything, saying my name about anything. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Like non-solutions having it's for those niggas. You know what I'm saying? Them existential masochists. Whine, complain, cry, bitch, and moan. No solutions ever. You present them, they make every excuse to not view them or run away from them. If they even happen to like get a glimpse of one, they're immediately trying to tell you why they can't do it or why it'll never happen. Like, and they're acting like that one little thing they saw is all the solutions when there's thousands of them. Like, like there's solutions for everything. It's fucking crazy, bro. Because they just want one big red easy button. Press this button, fixes everything. Utopia, perfection, heaven. Yay! No one had to do anything or risk anything, or no suffering had to occur to even accomplish this goal. Like, wishful children, bro. Intellectual, philosophical children. That's who this is for. Well, that's who though that thought process is for. Like, because they're being kids and they got to grow the fuck up. They're being like religious people. They're being zealous. Like, they're just living on fucking morality and belief systems. And it is destroying them, us, and everything, everywhere, in all the ways we don't even want it to. Like, not even in the good ways. Like, we're not actually being destroyed. Like, we're just being, like, debuffed. Continuously. It's like having poison, but you never reach 0 HP. Like, can't even get fucking properly killed out this bitch. Like, it's crazy, bro. Anyway. Wraith. Of course, the victimhood card has to be played always. You know, that's just what people like to do. And of course, they have to have their victimhood Olympics. Who's the biggest victim? Let's look into history, shall we? Like, how about you niggas just start shooting your enemies? How about that? Like, anyway. You could tell just by listening, he's throwing words around and saying nothing with a thought. I bet solution's very generic from some echo chamber he was listening to. I don't know who we're talking about, but, you know, there's a lot of motherfuckers, so. You're probably right. You're probably right. Metazusta, is this the first time that you are watching this channel? Because if so, just know that you are making a lot of assumptions way too quickly, for we are not the usual mainstream space around here. Right now, unless you was talking about me. Like, you know, like, listen, he's throwing around words around and saying nothing with a thought. Nothing with a thought. I bet solution's very generic from some echo chamber he was listening to. What echo chamber? Because no one presents solutions. See, that's like, I don't know anyone else do it. If you can show me people presenting the solutions to the problems they complain about every day, I'd love to see them. Because I don't see those people. If you could show me where they are, please direct them my way. I'd love to hear their solutions. Like, love to see if we can get some real solutions going. And we'll get into it. Stick around, Wraith. Stick around. Like, we get complex over here. Right now it is just not extreme linguistic apocalyptic time for the moment. Now, yeah, we're just getting started, barely. We're 81 minutes in, barely. You're right. I've been here before, and it's been a while. It's better I just listen. I like that attitude. Yeah, I've been got away from that flat Earth, round Earth debate. It's corny. It is because it's really stupid. Like, it's really fucking dumb. Like, there's Lone Richie. Yeah, what up, Lone Richie? I will be there at 8:40. What time is it now, sir? Where's my other phone? Oh, it's in the other room. What time it be now, Sir Goya Lord Richie? Lone Richie, sir. 7:43. So you be here in an hour? Roger that. This is the flame. Yes, it is. And we rot. Let's see. Metazusta, this is why I keep saying that we do not be friends, instead allies only. Intellectual allies at that. This may as well be a solutions alliance. Exactly. That's all it is. And that's why I laugh at these soul trappers and simulation niggas arguing with each other. I'm like, you're supposed to form an alliance, geniuses. Like, you don't need to have a 100% exact agreement on what the fucking realm is. You just need to have enough of one that you can actually. Is that Goya coming a whole hour early? This nigga said 8:40. I think it's 7:40. Is that him? I think that's him. Anyway, shout out to the god. What was I just? Oh yeah, Solutions Alliance. Like, it doesn't matter if you niggas have a 100% exact agreement on exactly what you think this particular realm is or everything in exists. Like, do you both agree that you're in a realm that you kind of feel like you don't want to be in, or that shouldn't exist, or that you're enslaved in some form or fashion? You know what I'm saying? Like, if the answer is yes, you should probably be banding together to fucking do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You an hour early. All right, Bada. So it's like, you know, that's honestly what this shit is supposed to be all about. Solutions. It's an alliance based on solutions. It ain't this isn't for friendship purposes. It's not for fucking none of that shit. Like, that's basic NPC level. Like, you could have friends if you like to use those words and whatnot. But that's not what this is about. Period. And that's not what it should be about for anyone who's truth-seeking or attempting to rebel against any type of archons that are siphoning them in any way, let alone of their loosh or, you know, like, or an AI. It's open. Or a Matrix AI simulation, something controlling them or other. Like, it makes no fucking sense. For, like, anyway. So solutions. If you're not focused on solutions, you're wasting your time. It doesn't matter what it is, right? Get spankings. Yes, some niggas need to be spanked from time to time. Wraith. All right, I misunderstood the audio recording. Excuse my comments. These things occur. It is what it is. It's all good. It's all love. Do you see, y'all see It's All Love? Do I just be jumping down niggas' throats like that? Am I really that fucking arrogant? No, it's when motherfuckers come in. You see how he did it? He's like, ah, man, what is it? And then what did I say? Bro, trust me, just sit down. Vazen said, and he's like, all right, you know what? Cool. I'm gonna sit back and listen. All right, cool. We good. Like, let's keep going. It's when the motherfuckers get arrogant as fuck. Like, nah, this nigga, like, and it's like, okay, all right, let's play with it. Someone's about to get spanked. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, we don't just run around arrogantly talking shit to people. Like, it's not what we do. Josh, shout out to the Lord. I have two conscious people in my life. One I went across the country and brought back with me. Let's read that again. All hail Josh's name. I have two conscious people in my life. One I went across the country and brought back with me. Come on now, like, do you understand? The other is my mom in this life. Shout out to you. It's nice to have a conscious mom. That's a good thing. This realm is locked down, controlled in every aspect. Explain how us doing anything against it will change anything other than making our lives worse. Genuine question for you. Well, it depends on also what you consider to be better and worse, first and foremost, and how attached to this life you are. That's another reason why I talk to people when I'm like, are you in a simulation? Are you in a soul trap? Are you in anything like that? Yeah, then this life shouldn't really matter to you. It's not even real. Like, do you understand what's that? Like, my life could be technically better. I could be working, making over 100 grand a year. Yes, I'd have to spend every day at work, but it's not hard labor. I'd be wearing nice suits, talking to generally like kind of well-off, almost rich people, and siphoning them for their paper, and then using that so I can go on grand vacations and shit with my brother. And like, I could have a better life, quote unquote, easily, nigga, tomorrow. But is that what I want? Is that my goal? Would that help me burn this bitch to the ground? Do you understand what I'm saying? No. So I'm going to have to sacrifice and have a worse life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even then, that comes with certain stipulations on what you consider worse or not. Because, nigga, me not going to work, the incentives for, none of that shit means shit to me. Like, even when I said the better life, all that better, I'm sitting here quoting it because I'm like, I don't care about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about any of the things that money could bring me. Other than maybe guns. But when shit goes down, guns start flowing. I know how that shit works. When wars break out, guns become available, nigga. Like, and I have what I need for now. And other niggas around me have certain things. And if I really need certain things, I can go to certain niggas to get certain things immediately. Like, so it all depends on what you consider to also be a better life first and foremost. For me, a better life is any life that is doing more to lead towards the outcome I seek. Not having nicer cars, clothes, hoes, more physical comfortability in my own home. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm sleeping on a nigga's couch. Everything I own is in front of me right now in a fucking 4x4 grid. A 4-foot by 4-foot grid. Everything I own. Right? And I am more happy than I've been in my entire fucking life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you like, like, there is maybe 1 year in this entire life that I've had where I was like as happy or happier than I am now. If we want to use the word happy, I don't really like that term. Satisfied. Fuck, is it recording? I can't even tell if this shit's recording right now. All right, there it goes. Motherfuckers start fucking shit up when you start telling niggas, fuck that shit, have a bad life. It's like, no, don't convince them of this shit. What do you consider to be a good life? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. When you go to war, shit gets harder. Like, duh. But do you want the slavery to end? So, for example, a slave on a plantation, right? The moment he decides, yeah, it froze. I saw that. The moment he decides he's going to revolt against the slave master, nigga, life becomes more difficult. See, the slave who doesn't read because he's not allowed to read is not going to have a difficult time hiding the fact that he's reading, because he's not. But the slave who's reading when he's not allowed to, he's going to have stress that the other slaves don't have. When he's learning shit, and he learns things, so just by learning things, think about it. if you believe you're in a simulation, a soul trap, any of those things, just knowing these things provides a little bit more stress on you being in this existence, right? The people who are, what do they say? Ignorance is bliss. Shout out to Bliss again. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the more you go into rebellion mode, the more and more you are going to have stress, and the more and more. Oh, thank you, big fella.
Off front.
I appreciate it.
I'll bring him without a t-shirt.
Sure.
Yes.
I was just looking at your neck real quick.
Oh yeah. You see my neck?
I did.
You know what that is?
Is it from that day?
Chemical burns.
Oh, from the okay. Damn. Looks like a nigga trying to cut your motherfucking throat. Holy shit, bro.
It's not a.
Damn, bro. You need to wear some shit when you do that. Like, holy fuck.
Sulfuric acid, selenic acid, nitric acid, monopotassium phosphate, fucking.
Can you get some of that in a container and get it out?
I mean, the thing is, we cannot delete teeth. Teeth?
That's fine. I can deal with the teeth on my own. They crush up in the powder. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't gonna say too much. We online. We'll talk about that after. But yeah, you know, like, what was I just saying? Better lives and shit. Like, the more the more you go to rebel against, you know, power structures, yeah, the harder they're gonna make your life. Like, but that's like a reward. That's what you're asking for. It's what you want. Because if you want an easy life in a slave structure, it means you want to be a willing slave. It means you want to be a well-acquiesced slave who just goes along to get along and doesn't start too much trouble, doesn't. Nah, nigga, I want to start trouble. I want to be fucking Nat Turner. Either we getting free or you're hanging me. Either we getting free or Massa go hang my ass in front of everybody to make sure no one rebels again. Like, do you understand? Like, come hang me then, Massa, because that's what you're going to have to do. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, anytime that you initiate any solutions against any hierarchical structures, let alone existence itself, but just talking right here as a lowly human dealing with a government, let alone spirits in a soul trap dealing with outer versal archons and shit, you know, like, or anti-cosmic beings trying to deal with all of existence, anti-cosmic voidism trying to deal with chaos itself to stop existence from ever recurring again. Like, just starting right here as a human dealing with government bullshit, they're gonna try to make your life difficult if you don't do certain things, and usually it's just that, make it difficult. It's not like, most of the time, they're not coming to get you. I talk all the shit that I do on the internet. The FBI came and saw me. They talked to me. Niggas went to Josh's house. They talked to him before. Private Eyes went to Chris's house, talked to him before. Like, but none of us are being arrested. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with all the crazy shit I said, they haven't come and gotten me. I threatened to kill these people on camera. I'm still here talking my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, so most of the time, they're not coming for you anyway. So the way they make your life more difficult is like, if you want to drive a car in the United States of America, you're going to need a United States license from a United State. Oh, I appreciate you, brother. Oh.
Just so you know,
Go ahead, open it.
it's like that new joke.
Pop it.
No, it's okay.
Okay, I'll
You know,
pop it.
It's brand new, brand new. As my.
You want me to do the
Let's
honors?
see what the fuss is about.
Alright, it has been popped. I'll allow you to do that part.
No, you know.
Why do you want it so bad? I just don't want it. I don't want to open it.
The guy, he knows. He's hyping it up.
Okay. No, nothing.
You got it? No. Yeah, there we go. Yep. That was something.
Okay, that was something. Yeah. Flow, max flow. Drugs. So, I mean, it all depends on what you want to do. It's hot as fucking there. I don't know why I keep walking in there when the fan's right here. It's in there sweating, getting hot, flaming. It all depends on what you want to do. What are your goals? What do you seek to accomplish? Like, and this is why, like, on the list of solutions, which we'll go over later, I have 15 of them. Solution number 14 is do nothing. It's literally nihilism. Just lay down, like they say in China. In Japan, they got the hikikomoris who just sit in their rooms and don't do shit. They're just like, I ain't going nowhere, I ain't doing shit. Y'all birthed me, y'all taking care of me, or I'm gonna die. Like, you know, just don't do nothing. Like, that is a solution too. Like, this is how simple this shit gets sometimes. It's like, so you're on a slave plantation. You do know just stopping is a solution, right? But then they might sick the dogs on me. Then you get the dogs sicked on you. You still don't work. Well, then they might kill me. Then you die, motherfucker. Like, do you want to, like, guess what, though? You ain't never picking cotton ever again. Or would you prefer to keep picking cotton just to stay alive? Which is it? Like, you know, it's like, so, yeah, you can have an easier life in the slave world, being an easygoing slave. If you are a hard-going slave, a nigga who is not very slave-friendly, not very friendly to slavery, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to have a very friendly life with the system you're in, right? If they tell you you need a license to drive in America and you say, fuck that, and you drive anyway, they're going to pull you over. And when they do, what are they going to do? Fine you, take you to court, send you to jail for a night. Maybe you got to get bailed out, like, especially if you did it multiple times. They're towing the car. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you didn't follow their rules, they make your life more difficult. And it's also because you obeyed. So what could you do in that moment? You can say, fuck your license, I'm not your slave. I'm going to travel freely anyway. And if you try to pull me over, we can all die here. Do you understand what, like, those are your options. Do what the fuck they tell you to do and be a good slave and have a easier, more comfortable life. But you're going to have to do the shit they want you to do. Or say, fuck all that. You'll be less comfortable, it'll be less easy, but you'll be fucking truly free. Free is not necessarily a physical state, it's a mental state. Like, that's fully loaded, and so just know, like, you pull that, that goes bang. I'm just letting you know, that is full, you know? Because if you truly are like, fuck that, no matter where I go, I'm gonna do me and only me. No one could ever tell me what to do. They're gonna have to kill me. Nigga, you're free in every realm. In every realm. And you'll have them releasing you from the realm. Because if they do end up taking you up on that and murking your ass, nigga, that's a get out of jail free card. Do you understand what I'm saying? Especially battling the system itself. It's not even just suicide where you're just saying, fuck this life, like I'm disconnecting from it entirely, because that is a detachment ritual, especially when done from that perspective. But you're being detached by this. The system itself is decoupling you. Like, this nigga's a problem. Like, we had to put holes in his ass. Now try to get him back in there. Good luck. It's going to be harder. And if you got yourself set up right with the rituals and the thought processes and the astral work, yada, yada, blah, 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 they just gave your ass a fast track right to your, thank you, send me back to my realm, motherfucker. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't fear death if you want to be at war with the hierarchy on any level of reality. This is why I keep saying, you, me, us, we are all pussies. I include myself. I never exclude myself from that. I'm still here breathing. I ain't shot shit. You know what I'm saying? Am I so pussy that I'm going to continue doing everything I don't want to do? No. But I am pussy enough to still be here. I haven't shot myself. I haven't gone outside and shot no hierarchies in this level of reality. Do you get what I'm saying? I could be more gangster in my astral because I know I'm not really all the way there. Something happened to me there, I might feel a little bit of pain and then wake the fuck up here. Like, but when I'm there, will I be that fucking brave? See, that's what people don't get that either. When you disconnect from this realm and you're fully there, you'll know it. You'll be there, nigga. It's like you're experiencing there like you're experiencing here. And when something puts hands on you there and you feel it, you're like, oh, I can be touched. Even here, everywhere, nigga. Like, and once you know these things, it doesn't matter where you are. You either have a mentality of freedom or you don't. I don't care if you're on Earth or in any other astral realm, in a hell realm, in a heaven realm, in a soul trap, in a matrix. It doesn't fucking matter. Are you mentally free first? If the answer is no, well, your thoughts are going to lead to words and actions that are going to lead to more enslavement. The answer is yes, your thoughts, words, and actions are going to lead to less and less enslavement, at least up until the point, that you can, while existing. Existence itself is slavery, we all know this, but the highest level of freedom you could possibly gain in that starts with you making that decision. and it starts with you accepting any benefits and consequences to any thoughts, words, and actions you're going to produce based on the outcomes you seek for any and all levels of reality. So, for me, for example, what's more important to me? Do I want more comfort? Do I want an easier life? Do I want less pain, less struggle, less suffering, less strife? I should be a rapper, that just rhymed. Or do I want the outcomes I seek, and am I willing to risk anything and everything to get that? Especially since my outcome is like against everything. I'm anti-existence. I'm anti-chaos. I'm anti the thing that produces existence, let alone existence, let alone conscious existence, let alone the so-called pleroma and Christos, let alone the levels beneath that, let alone the abyss, let alone the matrix, let alone this universal realm and simulation, anything. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm anti-hierarchy. I'm anti-archon, like through and through, through and through. So it doesn't matter what level of reality I'm on, I gotta behave the same. And if people think like that, then they're gonna have to do the same. If they don't, if they'd rather have it be more comfortable, then go along and get along. You know, buck where you're willing to. This is why I always say, learn, teach, preach, promote, carry out, and support, right? It's carry out any and all possible solutions to any and all possible problems on any and all possible levels of reality, including all of reality as a whole and that which causes reality, and also support anyone doing the same as you, even those you perceive as doing less than you, as long as they're doing anything at all. Because not everyone's going to be willing and able to do the same thing, right? So you carry out any and all possible solutions you're willing and able to carry out, meaning you're literally able to do it, and you're also willing to accept any benefits and consequences that come from it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even something like Aaron A. shooting it out with the cops. Well, guess what? Now his soul's free from his body. Do you he had a harder life because of the way he was, which led him to that situation, which led him to the death most people say they want anyway. And he got to do it as a warrior. You think he's just up and reincarnating? Like, that nigga went there guns drawn. Like, you have to have the mindset. You are your own God. There is no God above you that rules you. Even if we all are part of the broken God, we are all shards of consciousness, part of the greater consciousness that is God. Even that thing that we're all a part of doesn't dictate shit to me. I'm attempting to dictate everything to it. I want it to do certain things, like kill itself. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you got to start thinking like a god, and I mean that. That's not even hyperbole. That's not even a metaphor. You have to start thinking like you are God. What the fuck do you want? Fuck everything else. And do whatever it takes to get that done. Even if you got to make human sacrifices. I don't mean literally like sacrificing humans, but like as a human, you must make sacrifices in your human life. That came out all wrong. But you know what? Even if you got to make human sacrifices, like, you want to overthrow the hierarchy, start with the elites right here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, start with the fucking, you can't go kill Bill Gates, start with the local rookie officer. And I'm not saying you have to go do it. I'm just saying, for the rebels who want to go that route, like, what do you want? All right. Think, speak, and act that way. Then be prepared for the benefits and consequences on any and all levels of reality, because depending on how much you're bucking whatever system of control there is on any level of reality, let alone all of reality, the more that shit's gonna buck back at your ass. Like, like, go outside and just start shooting at a cop. If he's not dead in 2 seconds, he's calling in backup. Like, so you just bucked against the system. Now it's bucking back. The stars just went up, GTA style. You know what I'm saying? You shoot at a cop, now you got 4 stars automatically. Like, he's calling backup. Every cop in the city's responding. There's a nigga shooting at a cop who's getting shot. He's shooting at Reyes? I love Reyes. Like, we're going to save Corporal Reyes. The whole fucking police force is coming down on your shit. You understand what I'm saying? Go into a fucking celestial realm and body an angel, my nigga. All you're going to hear is, oh, just be smited. Like, you better be ready for the battle. Like, That whole realm's about to light your shit up. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you leave here in this reality and you are able to make it out of the realm, etc., you get into your own astral realm, you fortify your own realm, and you try to stay there forever, you're gonna be invaded. Parasites, enemies, motherfuckers looking for weaklings to enslave and siphon and put in realms like this one. Oh, look at this nigga by himself in his realm. He's got no alliance. Yo, where's his constellation? He's got no constellation. This nigga's not attached to anyone. No circuitry. He's just trying to hang out in the void. Free food. A lion with no pride. A hyena with no... What do they call them? I don't even know. A sheep with no herd. One lone zebra in the grasslands. Well, we have a pack of wolves. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to be prepared for all this shit. Like, you better defend yourself no matter where you are, what you in. Like, this shit doesn't get easy, really. Like, existence isn't easy. It's a bunch of predation. Existence is energy exchange. That's what it is. Not just this level of reality, because this level of reality couldn't exist as an energy exchange reality if it wasn't that way in reality.
What is exchange?
This reality is energy exchange. Reality is energy exchange. Constructs of energy exchanging
Density or all densities?
all densities, all energy. Where there is energy, there is exchange of vibrational frequency.
We're still exchange.
Yep. Still exchange. You exist still, do you?
My conscience does.
So it exists.
Ain't nobody fucking with me.
It exists?
Bro.
There's not other consciousnesses? Are you the only consciousness that exists?
The AI is gonna pull up.
Yes, it is. It's already pulled up. It's already there. You gonna get there and it's gonna be there. Sup, nigga? You thought you escaped? The war rages here too. It rages everywhere. It's an existential war. It's not for Earth.
Exchange.
Energy exchange.
But is it one way? What if I'm capable of
That's an energy exchange.
siphoning?
You can eat an animal, right? Can an animal eat you?
Of course.
Energy
I eat
exchange.
a tiger will eat me.
Energy exchange. That's all that is. What all eating is, breathing, is energy exchange between you and the particles of air, between you and the electrons that are around the oxygen atoms. It's literally pulling in the
Do
energy.
you think when you breathe in, that's conscious? We breathe in consciousness, like KRS once said.
No, I think KRS is wrong about that.
You think about that?
Yeah. I don't think we breathe in consciousness.
But when you don't breathe, you lose consciousness.
Your body loses consciousness because your body requires air. It doesn't require breathing in consciousness. Hold your breath. You remain conscious.
No, but the what we breathe in
Next
supplies us with consciousness.
No, it supplies you with energy that allows your consciousness to maintain itself in the body. Think of it this way. If you die right now, do you believe that your consciousness dies?
Hell no.
So you don't need to breathe consciousness to be conscious, do you? Your body needs to breathe to stay alive.
The meat suit.
The meat suit needs air. The meat suit needs water because it's a suit. Any suit of armor, Tony Stark's Iron Man suit needs a fucking battery in the chest. Do you understand? Like, every suit needs energy to run, and it needs coolant to stay cool. This is a computer in a robot that has a conscious AI operating it. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what we are as humans. An operating system running a computer that is operating a robotic body that is made of meat. So it requires certain things as its fuel, and no different than a robot might need to plug in, you got to go to sleep. No different than a robot might need a battery change, you need to eat and drink. A robot might need a coolant change, you need water. Like, it's the same shit.
Well, then I'm gonna hit you with a one. There's an anime called Evangelion.
Evangelion, yes.
He
I've seen
puts
this.
his meat suit to supply consciousness into the robot.
But that's because he's
That's
in the
beyond
meat suit.
Gundam Wing. That's beyond.
He's in the meat suit though, right?
Yeah.
His consciousness is in the meat
Yeah.
suit. Now
and it's
he's now the robot.
the blood is like the oil.
And now he's the robot.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's all one and the same. That's all just energy exchange itself. Without energy exchange, you're not building technologies that can plug into a body. No entropy, none of that. There is no existence. Like, people like to think that that shit only exists at this level, and I laugh because this level is still part of reality. All of reality is part of reality. Even if you, in your computer right now, created a simulated world that was a real world somehow, fully digitized, which is literally impossible, but let's say it's real. A fully digitized world with conscious entities in it. Their world is in your world. Their reality is still built upon your laws of physics. Your computer must obey your laws of physics that you're programming their simulation within. Your computer, you can't build a computer outside of your laws. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but I don't agree.
How could you build a computer outside of the laws of physics? As a human right here, right now, how could you build a computer outside of the resources of this realm?
You're alive, so...
Say it! I'm live!
There's one character in Bleach called Aizen.
Mm-hmm.
He waited 1,000 years to construct a whole fabric of reality, a whole school.
Mm-hmm.
He became the Soul Society squad captain number 5.
Mm-hmm. I know Aizen. I know Sosuke.
To pretend that he's not the squad members of 1, 2, 3, or 4. He's like the nerdy guy with glasses who made the whole realm. He waited 200 years to impregnate the woman that gave Ichigo Kurosaki to go to the spirit realm to try and like see if he's worthy of being that nigga.
He did some Kenjaku shit. But notice, every resource you just named, none of that was outside of his laws of physics. So in order for him to run his entire plan, it all happened within the existence he exists within. Every resource.
So what if you're just patient and you wait 1,000 astral years?
You still need resources
you
to
make
do
a Johnny
something.
B that is like you. So that's Aizen making Ichigo.
But what's he made out of?
Physical.
So he's still made out of the same resources of the same place. He still applies energy exchange. I could never make something in this realm with something that doesn't happen or exist in this realm. I can't make a computer using technology that exists in another realm but does not yet exist here. I would have to invent it here if it's even possible based on the resources this realm has available. If this realm doesn't have a certain alloy that is required, and there's no alloys in this realm that I can manipulate to mimic that alloy, I could never make whatever I'm gonna make using that alloy that requires that alloy because it doesn't exist in this reality. So if I was to make a computer in this reality, and in that computer, I made a simulation, that simulation is still in my computer, in my reality. It still follows my laws. My computer still I still have to fix that from time to time.
There's always a one-off, like Ichigo Kurosaki.
Now when it comes to laws, there's a one-off in fiction.
Aizen waited 1,000 years, and after 800 years, year 800 to 1,000, Ichigo Kurosaki was in the Soul Society. He died in the physical, our realm, and he lived 200 years, which felt like a half an hour nap.
Yep.
And he became like that nigga.
Because
he
time...
went through all the Soul Societies, the Ukyoras, and the fucking Espadas.
But that's just a difference in time flow in another realm. That's, you leave this realm, go to another realm,
like
that's
NDE.
Their laws of physics.
That's an NDE, near-death experience, right?
But even in...
And then when they're in a coma, it is 1 hour, and it was like actually like 7 weeks.
But the
Like,
point
it's
is...
been a week,
But think about it.
7 weeks. Like, no, that was like 4 days.
But what's the point? It still follows their laws of physics. Even in an NDE, when a nigga gets knocked back here, there's physics. If something can force you to go back to a place you just left and you didn't want to go back, there's physics there.
Remember you told me about that one with the father saw his daughter in the oven
Over and over, cooking her in a fucking Burger King oven.
Horrible, bro.
And he felt like he couldn't do shit about
But
it.
what if he realized he could be Ichigo Kurosaki? Be like, you know what? You're Aizen. Whoever made that construct, he just had to realize, like, even us, like, what am I getting at? So, Ichigo Kurosaki realized he was in a fabricated reality after he lost his meat suit, and he was bestowed upon the burden of Soul Reaper. Soul Reaper was a fabricated title that Aizen made up 1,000 astral years ago, just waiting for someone to be like, "Ooh, you're in tune." But that was his like son.
It's a long-term plan.
It's like is like God impregnating
Making Jesus.
Mary Magdalene.
Kenjaku and Gojo.
Without the
Yuji.
without the whole thingamajigger.
Not the actual pregnancy.
Thingamajigger.
But you notice all of that.
That's biblical. You know what I'm saying?
But no matter how long his plan is, it's still all based in physics, because he still exists, and everything he does exists in realms that exist. So even if people think they're in a simulated reality or a soul trap that is contained in another level of reality, all of that is still reality. All of reality is reality. If I go turn that Xbox on and start playing James Bond, let's pretend he's real and his whole world is real. He's still in a reality that's in my reality, that's in all of reality. Like, all of reality is all of reality. You can't separate reality from reality. You can't separate that which is real from reality. You can't separate that which is experienced or even experienceable from consciousness. Because if you could, that doesn't make... How do you experience separate from consciousness? Consciousness is the awareness of experience. Like, they go hand in hand. They're one and the same. Existence is nothing but vibrational frequency. It's vibration in entropy leaking to nega entropy and then going back towards entropy slowly, and we get complexity unfolding.
But Aizen was a meat suit at some point. He became a great...
But even after he died, he still existed.
Of course.
So it doesn't matter if you're in a meat suit. And then he made his own shit. And he still lost. But but he did his... But even him, he made his own realm and all that shit. Like, he made a whole fucking plan. He became the hierarchy. He became the demiurge.
He pretended to be like a little Coach Carter type shit. Like, hey, I'm one of the coaches.
And if people watch that...
A construct.
The good thing about watching that is if people go see Sosuke Aizen in that show, it shows you how you go from being... knowing you're in a matrix, basically, to becoming that matrix. Which is maybe, is this where you're trying to go? Because you keep going back to Aizen.
No, he is beyond Genjutsu. He's like patient, observant. He pretends he's low level, even though at some point he was.
But then he transcended.
And he observed so much that souls started clashing. And then he created the schools. So you got Kenpachi with the one arm. You got the Ice Dragon dude. You got Shorty with the flying around mad quick. And he was still observing. I think
so he was patient and studied.
The power of non-physical is observation. When we lose this meat suit, you need to observe, I think.
But what are you observing for?
Observation.
For what point? What's the purpose of the observation?
Antisocial personality disorder.
Just to watch from afar. I'm not friendly. Okay. Well, yeah. But all I'm really saying is this. Wait, where was it? Because there was a specific comment I was responding to when I said that. Oh, it's Josh talking about having a harder or better life. Aizen chose 2,000 years of struggle.
Just observation. Let me just watch.
Oh, he did more than watch though. He was building that whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole realm
with 10 goons
of beings that were beasts.
Underlings. But he chose to be number 5 squad captain number 5.
He put himself lower ranked than the niggas he was running. Obito. And Naruto. Obito pretending to be a fucking fool. That's the fool. He's playing the fool. But then as soon as it comes down to it, he's Toby. Then when it comes playing the fool, then it comes down to it and he's Obito. the fucking leader of the Akatsuki. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they call the. If you go, there's a new one, not new, but like months ago, like Lord of Mysteries, Lord of the Mystery. The main character is known as the Fool, and he plays everyone, and he plays like he's a fool. Half the time, he doesn't even know the answer. But he'll just stay like quiet and let the people talk until they tell him the answer. He's observing.
That's the word we were just talking about.
Exactly.
Observe.
Patience, studying.
Observe.
And that's why I said,
Study.
what's the point of the observation? What are you trying to get out of it? Aizen was trying to get somewhere. And he had to wait, though. Kenjaku spent 1,000 years putting his plan together, which culminated in the birth of Yuji at the beginning of, that's the beginning of the end of his plan. He still needs all the other shit to go in order.
Facts.
1,000 years? You know he struggled. You know he... There,
Years, yeah.
and you know...
Years.
And with the people that he fucking made deals with, you know he caught some ass whoopings along the way just to talk to them. Like, just because he needed to talk to certain people certain times. So he had to go through certain things. He had to talk to Sukuna. How do you think that first conversation went? He probably had to bow or some shit, like, get on his knees. Like, he had to lower himself to hire himself, like, because he had a plan. Me and Tyler was just talking, this is perfect. Me and Tyler were just talking self-made for everybody in the chat. We're just talking earlier, and he was like, you know, I see these North Koreans. He's like, and you know what I would do if I was a North Korean who wanted to kill the president? He's like, I saw this movie once. It was a Jet Li movie where he's like the emperor's baddest goon. He's the greatest warrior. He wants to meet the emperor. The only way to meet the emperor is to perform feats that allow you to get closer and closer to the emperor. The people who want to meet the emperor start outside the emperor's gate. You can get drafted to go to war, do all these things to get in the gate. He went to war, he banged shit out. He did something. I don't think he actually went to war yet, but he did some shit. Tyler could tell you, he remembers the movie. He did some shit, they let him in the gate. He kept performing feats on the battlefield and things like this. He ended up closer to the stairs. He got on the stairs. He got to the top of the stairs outside the door. He got in the door. And then he got like 20 feet closer to the emperor. This took him like 10 years of life on battlefields, murking niggas, training every day to make sure he's risking everything. When he got within like 40 feet of the fucking emperor, you know, the emperor addressed him like, hey, I know you've wanted to meet me. You're finally in the room. What do you want to meet me for? And he goes, I did everything these last like whatever long just to get close enough to kill you. And he goes, close enough to kill me? You're all the way on the other side of the room. And he goes, little do you know, the technique that I've practiced for years requires exactly this much distance to kill you. And then he does it. Like, he made a plan, trained, made himself a badass, and then worked for this nigga for 10 years, killing his enemies, just so he can get close enough to kill him. Killmonger. I killed in Afghanistan. I killed in Iraq. I killed on this continent right here, my own people, just so I can get close enough to kill you. Like, do you understand? Like, he led a hard life. You see how many scars he got on his body, how many bodies he's caught, how many wars he's been, like,
Full of scars.
Because he had a mission to take down a hierarchical structure. He was trying to overthrow the whole world structure. And just to do that, he had to overthrow Wakanda, the most powerful nation in the world. And he had to fight the Black Panther, one of the best warriors on the planet.
With fucking perfect everything.
You know what I'm saying? And he had to do it with a spear, a sword, and a shield. This nigga's a driller. He's a fucking Navy SEAL type. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting Black Panther with a sword and a shield, and he bangs on him. So you know how hard he trained in that. Because he's not out there sword fighting niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody out there having sword fights with this man. He is training his ass off so the day he meets this nigga T'Challa, he could put him in the ground. And these niggas are facing humans. Other people think they're facing archons in spiritual realms. Gods, goddesses, demons.
A fucking nightmare. A little daymare.
Little daymare. Not even a nightmare.
Daymare.
And honestly, you know, I like that you said that daymare, because what's the daymares? When you're conscious, when you're awake. Police, governments, the hierarchical structure when you awake. When you have sleep, it's a different hierarchical structure in other realms. You know, it's like the nightmares, the daymares. Like, I like that. I'm gonna start saying it, the daymare. Like, but it's like, depending on what you want, what outcomes you seek in reality is gonna be the lifestyle you're gonna have to lead to attempt to accomplish that at any level. There's just no two ways around it. Like, whether we like it or not, if you want to overthrow any level of the hierarchy, starting right here all the way up to fucking existence itself, chaos that produces or anything in between, any level of that, yeah, you're going to have some strife. You're going to have some struggle. There's going to be a fight. You want to keep getting bullied? No? Punch the bully in the face. But he might beat me up. Yeah? He's already beating you up. At least now you punched him back. Shit, even if he keeps bullying you, at least you punch him every time he does. And guess what? The more you punch him, the more likely he is to stop bullying you and go pick on another nigga who doesn't punch back. And if you's a real nigga, after you get the bully up off your ass and you go get in shape and you go practice karate and boxing and shit, the next time you see him bullying anybody else, you bully his ass. And the next bully you see, you bully that, and you start bullying bullies. And all of a sudden, niggas don't want to bully anymore. Do you understand? This is the path to curing bully. Like, you don't just sit there and cry about the bully every day. You punch that motherfucker in the mouth, even if he's gonna stab you or shoot you after. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it takes a certain level of hard, like, to do this shit. Like, if you ain't got that, you're fucked. And like, real talk, that's just the honest to God truth. And people think that they'll have it somewhere else, but don't have it here. And I go, nigga, it doesn't get easier. Like, if you're talking about existential archons, primordials, if you're talking about extra universal archons who put you in a soul trap of some sort, you're talking about beings more powerful than things in this world. You're talking about a different tier of existence. That's a different tier of fight. No. They can only trick me. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Tell that to the niggas in the NDEs who didn't get tricked and still got forced back, who said, I'm not going back. 2 seconds later, they was here, though. 2 seconds later, they were back here, though. They can't force you, though. Okay, sure, nigga, whatever. There's only thousands of NDEs disagreeing with you, but you get what I'm saying? Like, you have to be real about this shit. Do you care more about having a more fun or happy or comfortable or, less fucked up, less suffering life? Or do you care more about ending that shit? Which is it's gonna take some suffering, some risk, some sacrifice, not only on you, but across the board. What's the choice? You know what I'm saying? Like, but it is a choice. It is a choice. So I hope I just very thoroughly answered your question there, Josh. My phone is already down to 20%. We might have to fucking plug this motherfucker in. Wraith. Yes, sir. I'll definitely stay locked in with y'all. Shout out to you, Wraith. Everything works out better with some decorum. It does. Like, at least at first, until you gotta, sometimes you gotta take the gloves off. Much respect, bro. I found your channel from my brother, Starman Media. Shout out to Starman, bro. Holla at the God. Always putting out the Bobby Hemmets and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Starman. That's when the stream froze. Okay. Metazusta. See, the word happy, absolutely not. That is another thing I rejected so many terms lately. Entirely for eternity. That's our new for eternity. Happy, abandoned, replaced with enthralled, delighted, satisfied, exhilarated. I'm using satisfied or like content. I think that's the word. Content, right? And more. Enjoy? No. Replace with savor. Better yet, relish. That's even more than enjoy, bro. That's some deep enjoyment. I relish this. Life, completely erased out of my vocabulary for eternity. Existence. I love all those extra E's. And even replace the word biology with organic existence or just ontology or organic ontology. Yeah, but see, you have to and these are study words. Like, these are things that, just saying the word ontology lets me know you have a certain level of understanding about reality that other people who don't even know what that word means don't have. I fucks with you, Faison. Big vocabulary. Josh, you misunderstood my question. I'm not talking about an easy life. I'm talking about you will be dead and everything you fought physically will be for nothing because this place will just continue. Not if everybody's doing what the fuck they need to do. And even if that's the case, so what? You're dead. Good. You're free now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, do you want to be here forever? Or like, I certainly don't. You know, it's like when Leonidas looked at Ephialtes and he said, "You there, may you live forever." The Spartans were getting ready to die in glory. They just fought, right? They're still about to die though, right? But guess what? They died free men. Like they didn't die slaves to anyone else. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the difference. Like, even if you're going to fail, even if it's not successful in the end, you do it anyway. Nat Turner wasn't successful in it. What did I just say earlier? I want to be Nat Turner. Either I'm going to succeed and we going to get freeze from this plantations, y'all, or Massa going to have to hang my ass in front of the other slaves to set an example. I'm fine with either outcome. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, you have to be okay with the benefits or consequences of your decisions. The benefits would be we win, we get free, or we're at least living as free as we possibly can until death, like mentally, spiritually, emotionally, etc., yada, yada. And the consequence could be you die. Shit, the consequence could be they catch me slipping right now. I'm standing next to the front door. They just crept up to the door. They kicked the door in and got me before I could even... I'm trying to fight back, but they got 6 strong niggas on me, like beating me the fuck up. Big SWAT niggas stomping me out, throw me in some cuffs, like a fucking, you know, they cuff you to your ankles and shit. Throw me in the back of a paddy wagon. Yeah, consequences. I talked my shit, but you know what? I'm gonna talk my shit in prison too. Like, because, like, what else is there to do? They're like, be a good slave. That's the only other option. You know, like, either you be a good slave or you don't. Pick one. The benefits and the consequences for being a slave versus not being one are what they are. It's up to you to choose whether you will accept them or not. Always. Always, always, always. So even if you fail and this place continues and nothing changed, hey, it is what it is. But the only way that it ever will change and not continue is if you do what you need to do, period. There's no two ways around that. It's never going to change or cease continuing if you don't do what you need to do. If all of us just continue being bitches and pussies and making nothing but excuses as to why we can't do anything, and if we keep doing that, it's never going to change. Nothing ever will. Your own personal reality won't change. In any way, like, let alone this level of reality, this particular realm. Shit, just even at a human level, this civilization, society, all that, let alone the realm, you know, the universe, the realm, matrix, astral, existence as a whole, God.
So you call pussy as obeying? What if you're second in command? You're still pussy?
Do you believe in it? That's what I'm saying.
If you're second in command,
do you believe in it?
The astral, you lose your meat suit. Now you deal with someone else that's like, yo, I've been rocking with this shit. This is my shit. You got no choice.
You got right there.
You're second in command.
You're a pussy right there. You got what?
Pussy. Why you pussy?
What'd you just say? You got what?
You got second in command.
No. You got no choice. Goya, let's be real. If I walked over to you right now and was like, you're gonna suck my dick and you got no choice, are we not fighting?
Of course.
See, like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean. Like, if you're gay and you're like, man, I've been waiting to suck that dick, there's not gonna be a fight. You believe in that. You agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't agree with it, if it's something you can play, if a nigga's putting his dick in your mouth every day and you don't want his dick in your mouth, bite down at least. Shit. At least bite this nigga. Make him not want to put it back. Make him think twice about it. Bare minimum. Like, I whooped his ass after he bit my dick last time, but I don't know if I'm ready. And you're just like, you gonna bite me this time? And you're just like, I don't know, am I? Like, am I gonna bite you? Let's find out. And he might just, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna go find somebody else to mouth rape. And all you did was bite him one time and then took an ass whooping. Or maybe you take that whole shit off his body and he bleeds to death and you stomp him.
You beat the
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, eat his dick in front of him. Like a fucking wild rabid animal. Do you get, like...
But what if not about that type of shit, but Ichigo was bestowed the burden of becoming a soul reaper. these weird entities that come through the CERN, basically, into our realm. And I forgot Shorty's name. Damn, Rukia. Was like, hey, I got these superpowers. I'm gonna give it to you, and
take these.
You better figure it out, cause I gotta go, cause my brother's trying to kill me. Gotta go, hey.
Here, kid, take these.
All of a
teenager.
sudden, like these weird things come up, and he's chopping them up, and then his sword grows. Bankai, boom, 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 boom.
But you see, that wouldn't be the same because again, this chick
But he had
just showed
to
up.
learn.
But she just showed up and gave him powers. If a chick walked in the door right now and said, "Hey, I got these Soul Reaper powers. My brother's chasing me. Y'all want them? Yes, give me. Thank you. I'll take that."
Where's your brother at?
You know what I'm saying? Like, do these come with siphoning? How strong is he? Like,
You this sword grows 3 times? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck around. Like, because it's something you agree with, it's something you want, it's something that you appreciate, etc. Like, I have no problem playing a certain rank in a military in a revolutionary war. Because honestly, when it comes to certain war frontings, you do need like structure to fight that fight under many
I
circumstances.
think if Malcolm X was still alive, he would be a great second man.
I would.
Because he didn't want to really, like,
I'd be a great second
push
man.
the boundary.
I don't want to be the first man. I want to be the second man. I want him to say the thing, and I get to just fucking yell at everybody to do it, and then we go do it. Like, I want to go do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just give the command. I want to be there with the niggas I'm telling what to do. Let's go do this. You know, like.
Yeah.
So, if Malcolm X was alive today and he's leading some global rebellion, and yeah, I'll be his right hand, but I'm also the first nigga to hold his feet to the fire, intellectually, philosophically, mentally, and physically.
You want to talk to him, like, separately, one-on-one?
Yeah.
See where his head is at.
All the time. Because if this nigga starts to turn in a certain direction, I'll be the first to put a fucking bullet in him.
Oh, shit.
And find another leader, because I don't want to be the leader. Who's next? Do your job.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Here's a microphone.
You know? Because I don't want to put myself in leader because I don't think I should be a leader. I will abuse the power. I'm not a good person. Period. And I know this. I'm also an angry person and a violent person deep down. I try not to be, because if I do, I'll probably fucking kill someone or go to jail. So I don't want to lead a revolutionary army either. I'll do it if I fucking need to, but motherfuckers will probably end up hating me. Should they hate me just giving them information? Because I don't play bull. I'm a very patient man, but I don't have the patience for certain bullshit with important shit. With bullshit, I got all the patience in the world because it's bullshit. When we talking about a war, an existential war, we're not talking about being trapped. Our souls are trapped. We're talking about being in simulations. Like, nigga, this is serious shit. Like, we talking about Yahweh made a creation, the demiurge, whoever the fuck made a world and put people in it.
siphoning us, yeah.
You know, like loose traps. Like,
You can't even dream peacefully because they're just waiting to suck your nightmares from your fucking existence. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so if that's the case, and I'm leading, motherfucker, yeah, I'm not taking bullshit. I'm not even taking bullshit as a nigga just preaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, there's no solutions. Don't be a pussy. Yes, there is. You just don't want to do them. You just don't want to do them. Why? Because they'll make you uncomfortable.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just, we can go down the list of why, but like, we all know. We're scared, nigga. Like, we're not trying to do that shit. Why do niggas pull over when the police get behind them? Because they're afraid of them. Deep down, whether they know it or not, even
kids, they got work in the morning. They got fucking, they're hungry. The wife cooked breakfast, dinner.
I gotta get home. I'm not trying to get shot. I'm not trying to get put in prison. I'm not trying to do whatever the fuck this nigga tells me to do so I can just get out of here safely and go home. I'm gonna pay whatever fucking fine they give me so I can keep driving and going to work and stuff. Like,
yeah.
Because deep down, there is a fear of that authority figure with a pistol on his hip, because you know if it comes down to it, he's gonna put holes in you. If it comes down, if you resist enough, you die. There's no, like, either you do what the fuck they tell you to do, or they just escalate to the next level of force.
They're Mr. Smith, they're Agent Smith. Yeah.
They're agents. They are agents.
And even they know not what they are.
Even they know not what they do.
They know not the system they're feeding.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of them think it's a good thing. Law-abiding, tax-paying citizens. I pay my taxes. Like, it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is to be a good hierarchical slave. Whether you're the agent doing the slave jobs for, like, you know, keeping the other slaves in line, like the overseer, whether you're the cotton picker, whether you're the fucking, you're in that system. And these slave catchers are there to keep you in line, and they have hierarchies that keep them in line. Even the police have police. You know, it's like they have niggas investigating them all the time.
It's called FBI, state troopers, fucking CIA,
Shit,
alphabet boys.
What's the thing? Down the hall in their own fucking departments. You see it in like the TV shows where a cop does something and then he's getting investigated by IA, Internal Affairs.
Oh, no way.
They got Internal Affairs investigating their own cops and shit. Like, there's hierarchies on hierarchies on hierarchies. And then when you get into the occult and the demons and the gods and the astral and who's telling who to do what, where, when, why, how, who's using who. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit gets a little convoluted, but it's all hierarchical structures and archons on archons, right? From here to the fucking void. Like, it's just archons on archons. And then those like us who don't fuck with it. Like, and then everybody else who's going along with it in some form or fashion on whatever level of reality they exist upon. Like, so if you want that shit to end, it's on you to one day make it end. That's like, Jesus ain't coming to save us. Shiva's not coming back. We're not getting fucking Dionysus coming through, spreading the wine and cheer. Like, no, nigga, you are Jesus, you are Dionysus, you're also Muhammad, nigga. Cut some heads off. Oof. You are Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Like, dominate, nigga. Like, I don't know what to tell. Like,
Muhammad, yeah, he did put in work.
He put in lots of work. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Mohammedan wars was crazy. Crazy, nigga. Like, so when people say, oh, things can't change here, I'm like, niggas fight whole wars all across swaths of the planet. Like, you could have one motherfucker think one thought, do one thing, and it changes the world. You could have a single Nikola Tesla born and look around at all the electronics you have. Yeah, it's happening at all times.
Wi-Fi crushing our skull right now.
Right now. And it's going to be 6G tomorrow, and then 7G, and then 8G. Like, and what do niggas do? They complain about it. They make conspiracy videos about it. They make memes about it. And then they go buy the next phone. You know, we all have a phone. And then they go to work the next day so they can keep paying for that 7G phone. Like, nobody wants to do anything differently about the things they complain about. They don't want to separate in any way, nor go on the offense. They don't want to go on the defensive in any way, let alone go on the offensive and start trying to attack those things.
Defense is scary.
It is-ish, but not so much, because for the most part, you're going on the defense doesn't require you to, like, defend against, like, say, a SWAT team. Because
I think if you had the moral high ground, or if you justify your moral high ground, you might have more oomph in your capabilities.
Or you should.
Output.
You should have more oomph.
You know? More oomph in your output.
And I always say that if you know you're right, that should be all that matters. Am I right? Yeah, then fuck everything else. Literally, fuck everything else. I'm right. That's all that matters. Okay, then I'm gonna think, speak, and act in this behavior because I know it's right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whether you're talking objectively or subjectively. Like, if I'm objectively right, like I can prove whatever I'm saying is correct, I'm not gonna say something else because that's just dumb. 1 + 1 is 2. I'll never say it's 3 because that's dumb. Like, whereas subjectively speaking, when I die, I'm not being reincarnated. I know this subjectively. Can I prove that objectively? Fuck no. Do you have to believe me? Hell no. Like, could I prove that to you? Never, nigga. But subjectively speaking, I know I'm right, so I'm going to keep going down the path I'm going. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I compare my subjectivity based upon judging it with my objective knowledge. Like, you have to do because if you don't know you're right, then you haven't done enough study and haven't done enough practice. You should be able to know you're right. And when I say no, I mean capital K, capital N, capital O, capital W. Like, you can prove it definitively, externally, and objectively. If you can't do that, it's subjective, and you should know that. And even if you feel like you're subjectively right, like, nigga, I do astral shit every day. I know what I'm talking about. Do you then? Don't try to force it on other niggas to believe it. You could tell them your experiences, but understand that's still your experience.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to force on anybody else is the same thing as being religious. You're trying to make them a zealot to believe in what you did.
Wow.
Like, nigga, you don't gotta believe shit. Even if you wholeheartedly believe what I'm saying I'm doing in the astral, I'm still not your prophet, your God, or your any of it. Like, and there still shouldn't be a cult of personality built around me. You should still be judging every fucking word I say to you. Always. Because I'm still here in a meat suit talking to you. Like, I'm not perfect either. What are you saying?
So we could all be compromised, or
We are all compromised. Just by existing, we're compromised. Let alone existing in this realm.
Yeah.
Let alone existing as humans who do human shit in this realm. Just me existing here, I'm compromised. Let alone if I was going back to work, going to Brian's wedding tomorrow, if I'm going, I'm doing all the rituals, the birthday parties, the cookouts, the fucking sport. Like if I'm
4th of July, nigga, you missed it. Where was you at?
Where was you?
I missed you, bro.
The more you do in this reality that is attaching you to it, the more compromised you are. And the more you're afraid you are to detach from that, let alone go to war with it, the more compromised you are. It's like if you're afraid of the consequence, and they corner your ass, you're gonna tell on the next nigga. That's what they do. That's how they get snitches. They don't go get the hardest nigga in the group. That nigga's got all the bodies. They need the person to snitch on him. So they go get the soft nigga in the group, who they catch doing something lower level that doesn't want to go to jail for 6 months to a year. And they get him to tell on the nigga who's about to do 20 to life. So like the real nigga gets snitched on by the weak nigga. Because he was so weak, all he cared about was surviving. He just wanted to be he wanted to be comfortable. He didn't want to have any more extra suffering. I don't want to suffer any more than I already am.
Wow.
So I'll tell on Nat Turner so you can put down the slave revolt. I'll tell on Spartacus. I, as Ephialtes, will tell you, the Persians, a back route around the Spartans so you can surround them and kill them. Because I just want position. I want somebody to treat me like I belong in the military when I fucking don't. I'm a hunchback. But I can't accept it. So, I'm gonna get these niggas killed so I can get me a uniform. And I'm gonna try to convince them to be as pussy as I am. Leonidas, think. Your brave Spartans don't need to die. Use your reason. You there, Ephialtes. May you live forever. And what did Ephialtes do? Oh, look down, coward. Oh, I'm a pussy. You there. May you live forever. That's an insult. Because you never found a reason to die. Wow. You never found something to die for. You never found a reason to nut up, grab your balls, and ride the fuck out. You've been a pussy your whole life. Your whole life, nigga. In Sparta, they said, even in Japan, amongst the samurai, they said if you made it to the age of 60, it's one of two reasons. You were either really good at what you fucking did.
Which is like 2 people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you was either a beast, or you found a way to get into politics. You found a way off the battlefield. You're either a beast, or at some point you became a coward. The only fucking people who are like, otherwise, are the people who like naturally fall into leaders. Like, no, we need that nigga to be like a politician. Like, certain niggas, like even in the movie, Leonidas picks one nigga, the nigga with the one eye.
Yeah.
And he says, I'm sending you back. And he's like, nah, nigga, I got a good eye. I could bang. And he's like, yeah, but you got another job that you do better than anyone else. And that's telling stories, nigga. I need you to go tell a grand tale of victory. See, even Leonidas is thinking about future shatter points. What a god. I need you to tell the Spartans the story the way you're going to tell it. A tale of victory. And he even looked at it and he goes, a tale of victory, my lord? Like, nigga, we about to lose. But then he thought about it. He goes, oh, the sacrifice is the victory. It's what got the rest of the army to nut the fuck up and say, fuck the oracle. Fuck what these traitorous ass, shaman type niggas is saying over here to stop us from fighting the Persians. We're going to fucking war. And if Leonidas did not march to the hot gates that day, you and I might not even know Sparta ever existed. But because he had that sacrifice, not only do we know they existed, and not only did their version of shit carry on in different ways, that nigga has movies made about him, inspiring niggas like me today. Think about, this nigga did something 3,000 years ago that I'm talking to you about right now as an inspiration.
Oof. Ouch.
Do you get what I was like? Vibrate the lattice, rattle the stars. Everything is affecting everything everywhere at all times. Like, even shit in the past is affecting shit in the future. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so you might not succeed right here, right now, as your individual human self. Shit, this whole planet might fall, but there's other planets out there. There's a whole universe out there. There's a whole astral realms out there. If you think you're in a matrix of simulations, there's other simulations out there. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you can be a cascading effect, and you don't have to be the whole thing. You're just a single domino. Shit, you might just be a dot on one domino.
Wow, imagine that.
You know what I'm saying? You're just a dot on one domino out of 1,000,000 dominoes that need to fall over to get the job done. But if your domino doesn't fall over to knock the next domino over, we'll never reach domino 1,000,000, which we need to do to get the job done. Like, people think too self-centered, too narcissistically, too selfishly. But I want to live my life comfortably. Then you want to be a slave. You can't have it both ways. Either you're uncomfortable in this bitch, or you're comfortable in this bitch. If you're uncomfortable, that means you're an unwilling slave, but you're still a slave. If you're comfortable, it means you're a willing slave. You know what I'm saying? Like, which one would you rather be? I'd rather be an unwilling slave who's uncomfortable. Honestly, I'd rather be a whole rebel who's dead and hung on a tree that people walk past with a sign on my neck that says, obey. I'd rather be a sacrifice already hung as a fucking an example than be a willing slave. And because there's two types of people who's gonna walk past my body. The fucking slaves. See, son? That's why you listen. That's why you obey. Or they'll come get you and they'll do you like him. And then there's gonna be the other niggas who are like, all hail. We gonna carry this shit on. You go do you in the other realms, nigga. We carrying the rest out here. And even if they're a small percentage, guess what? You helped inspire them. You helped motivate. Like, you got to think about the goals you want, not the consequences you're afraid of. Like, because then you'll never accomplish those goals, especially if those goals are in the face of any form of hierarchy. It just is what it is. Well, I got to plug this shit in. I got to bring this shit in here. Matter of fact, I'll probably just play the next fucking audio. Let me get to the next comment. As if you never existed and all you worked for to bring this place down from the inside did nothing. I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from. We just answered that. I hope I thoroughly answered that for you, Mr. Josh, sir. But that's what I'm talking about in basically every stream, every fucking video, my very first, again, as I said earlier, there's steps 1, 2, and 3, but first is step 0. Step 0 is get over your fear of consequences. I gotta shut this window. These people are partying out there. All right, so that should be less noise. But yeah, step 0 is get past your fear of consequences. Get past your fear of death. If you have any fear of consequences at all, you're going to fold eventually. Because they're going to pull up that consequence and then you're going to fold to it. You can't be afraid of the consequences if you really want to get your goals accomplished, especially in the face of hierarchy. It just is what it is. Whether we like it or not, there's no third option. Like, I've never heard a nigga present one. Like, ever in life. Either you go along with it or you don't. Like, and if you do, you're going to get whatever benefits and consequences you do from being a willing slave. And if you don't, you're going to get whatever benefits and consequences you get from being an unwilling slave or a rebel, a whole rebel. Like, it is what it is, right? Wraith, move and act accordingly. Exactly. Think, speak, and act in accordance with any and all solutions you seek to enact, based upon the agenda you hold, which is built upon the outcomes you seek for any and all levels of reality, including reality as a whole and that which causes reality. This is why I say these things. Think, speak, and act. Learn, teach, preach, promote, carry out, and support. These are the answers. You either do it or you don't. Like, there's no third way. There's no high ground to hold to just continue being a slave. We got choices to make. What are we going to do? Do not want to tell you. Apparently, Cabal is playing Revelation and Time games, which means things will go worse and worse. Be prepared. Yes, they will. And they'll just keep getting worse. And motherfuckers will just keep not doing shit about it. Like, but they'll keep crying about it, though. Waxing affirming cultists took the waxing by threatened to lay off after they took the poison. What happening now? They still got layoff anyway. Obey did not spare them from any. Don't know what you're talking about there. Sizzle. John Jones says to get comfortable with the worst case scenario. Exactly. What Mike Tyson say? Everybody got a plan till they get punched in the face. Everybody got a plan. They all step in the ring with a plan till they get punched in the face. And if you fold, when you feel that Mike Tyson, when you go to the Archons thinking you're just going to be top shit, but you were a complete pussy on planet Earth, and you go step to fucking Michael with his flaming swords, and you're like, I'm a sovereign being, and he cuts your fucking spirit arm off, like, and you're sitting there screaming, bleeding essence into the void, like, ah! Like, nigga, I tried to tell you, like, you better be prepared. Let's move it in this other room then. We're just gonna plug it in over here. I usually come in here because. All right, just leave it unlocked. Come back in. All right, we're gonna set this over here. I normally don't have it out here because there's usually noise, but Self-Made must be out having him a time because he's not back yet. I was expecting him back like within 20 minutes, not like within like an hour. But we'll move out here. All right. So now that we got down to the bottom of that, let's get back to these recordings. Shout out to Lone Richie for stepping in and just saying random shit that we could talk about. Brought up some mythos. If y'all don't know who Aizen and Sosuke Aizen is, it's a TV show, an anime called Bleach. Go look up the character named Aizen, A-I-Z-E-N, and then you'll know exactly who he was talking about in that conversation. But let's see. Let's get back to these here recordings. I completely forgot we was even doing this for a second. All right, there it is. Let's go.
Everything you just said, Vazen, is exactly why Kanye West was right.
Wow. See, going back to that. Slavery is a choice. What are you going to choose? Are you going to choose to risk the consequences that comes with being a slave rebel? You going to risk the consequences of death like Spartacus did? You know what I'm saying? Or any other lower level. Perfect. Oh, man. They're fucking with me. They started fucking with the internet. So I had to come in the other room to get a better connection. And then the phone battery was at 10%. I'm like, let me plug this in before it dies. I plugged it in and the shit just shut off. I'm like, I turned it back on. It's still got 10%. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm like, is this shit not charging? No, it's charging. Okay, why is this shit shutting off on me? Anyway. Waxing, a.k.a. jab, a.k.a. vaccine. Oh, okay, let me read that again. Because you can say that word now. Like, they don't ever fucking dox me for it or whatever. I don't know. But vaccine affirming cultists took the vaccine by threatening to lay off after they took the poison. What happened now? They still got laid off anyway. Obey did not spare them from anything. There you go. Obedience does not spare you from shit. It's just like those people like, oh, well, if we disobey, they'll crack down on us. Nigga, you're already their slave. They've already cracked down on you, and they crack down on you further and further. And they're going to keep going. They're not going to stop just because you're obedient. Like, they're not going to let you out of slavery. The agenda continues moving forward. You're just going along with it. So choose one. Go along with it or don't. Try to slow it down or don't. Try to stop it or don't. Like, you know, like, those are your only options. You know what I'm saying? Like, either take that fucking vaccine or fucking don't. Do you get what I'm saying? Those are your only, there is no third option. Either you're going to take it or you're not going to take it. Do you see what I'm saying? You're going to do what they tell you to do or you're not going to do what they tell you to do. There's only two options. There's only ever been two options. We have to stop pretending there's a third. Like, like as if obeying them will somehow lead to anything other than what we are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Josh. What he just said there, because that word, how it continues, right? If we do what we need to do and we fail and it continues, then hey, it continues. But if we don't do what we need to do and we just continue to go along with it, it's going to continue anyway. Obeying's not going to stop it. Obeying's not going to slow it down. Obeying's just going to help empower it and speed it up. There's only one option if you're against it, and that's disobedience. That just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Looks like the stream froze again. There we go again. Yeah. It started freezing up, and then it shut off. The phone just shut off, so I had to fucking plug in the charger, turn it back on, and luckily it let me resume. But anyway, let's get back to that fucking recording, because I barely got into it when I said Vazen. That's it right there. People are choosing to be slaves. They have a choice to follow instructions or not. They're choosing to follow instructions because they're afraid to do otherwise. We have to get over that fear. That's step one. If you can't get over your fear of consequences from hierarchy, you're not escaping any simulations or matrices or soul realms, or you ain't doing shit ever. Like I'm telling you right now, get over that shit here and now, where it's easy. This is the easy. Everybody thinks this is so hard. I'm like, this is the easy level. Y'all think this is hell? Y'all don't even live a hell life in the hell realm. Go dig cobalt in the fucking Congo. Or go to a real hell realm where you're literally physically and mentally and emotionally tortured. I'm telling y'all, there is way worse places out there than this, and I don't fuck with this place at all. I want to burn it to the ground. I'm not afraid of it for shit. I'm not afraid of it for shit. The only thing that is scary here at all is the AI. Because that shit is transcendental and can cause long-term problems. But I'm not worried about any of these humans, police, governments. Just fuck out of here, bro. Life, kill me now. We can all die today. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I had a big red button, I'd actually push that motherfucker. If I had a button that could just blow up this one block, I'd do it. I probably wouldn't use it on this block. If I have something that could blow up a block, I'm going somewhere else. But do you get what I'm saying? Like, we got to get over that fucking fear. All right. Make sure that I have all chat filter on. All right. Even though it hides shit anyway. All right. Now back to this recording.
Everything you just said, Vazen, is exactly why Kanye West was right. Modern slavery is a choice. I mean, honestly, slavery's always been a choice. But slavery right now, my God, it's the most choiciest choice of all choices. Motherfuckers try to act like they forced. Nigga, you ain't forced to do anything. Anything. You're choosing to do all of it. Like, that's the crazy part, bro. And this is why I always say I'm not talking to the NPCs, I'm talking to you niggas. You know, it's like, because it's always the people complaining about the NPCs doing exactly what the NPCs do while pretending that the NPCs are the problem, yet they're the same problem the NPCs are. It's fucking crazy, bro. Well, I think about the Mandela effect, so I'm not an NPC, but your ass still does everything else they do every fucking day, though. Yeah. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you think about. Like, nigga, I knew some niggas at my old fucking jobs who talked about conspiracy theories. They were still fucking NPCs in every way imaginable. Nigga, like, the things you talk about doesn't change you from being an NPC. Your behavior does. What defines an NPC in a game? It's a script running. Think about Pokemon. This is how simple this shit is. You want a simple answer? Yeah, nigga, stop being the guy working behind the counter at the mart. Stop being Nurse Joy in the Pokemon Center, nigga. It's that easy. Like, you think you're an AI in a video game, right? Well, what does the AI do in the video games? They give out quests. They fucking, they heal your fucking creatures or whatever the fuck. They work at all the marts, the places that sell you the items and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the sellers, the dealers. Why can I not think of the word I'm looking for? Over at the markets and all the games. There's a certain word for a nigga who travels and sells things, and I can't think of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you find yourself at work behind the counter, wondering, am I an NPC? Nigga, is that what the NPC in the Pokemon game does? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas find themselves just out walking at the park every day. Like, I just walk in the park. Well, nigga, go in the Pokemon game and then just go walk in the tall grass. See the niggas just walking back and forth? Nigga, that's you. That's you. Like, you're not the player. You're not a fucking gym leader. You're not a fucking Arena 4 nigga. Like, you know, like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? You're not a missing no broken code in the game. Like, nigga, be the game shark. Do you guys, like, I can't explain these things any more simply. How many times I gotta break shit down with anime, movies, TV? Like, you can see it in everything. It's all telling you what to do. Like, everything is pretty much telling you what to do. We're the only ones telling ourselves not to do it. Like, even in the shows, nigga, Eren was rumbling all the humans. What stopped Eren from killing all the humans? Aaron him fucking self. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, even in all the stories, in all the mythos, you can see it's usually them fucking up. Jesus went around teaching all those great teachings on it good, and then they came to put him on a cross, and this nigga fucked up and folded and carried his own cross and put himself on. Nigga, that's when you call down lightning on these hoes one time. Like,
Don't get me wrong, I could make an argument for him. I could make the argument. I understand the parable, but get what I'm saying. Don't be a pussy. You got the power to call down 10,000 angels, then call them motherfuckers.
you guys, so even in the mythos, even when they try to show you what to do as a peaceful thing, all you got to think is just do the opposite. You already got your answer. Like, it doesn't matter what the fuck it is. Every problem alludes to the fucking solution. I see a nigga outside cutting grass, right? Why is he cutting grass? Because it got too tall. Like, damn, this grass is tall, but there's no solutions to it. There's no solution. Do you see how these people, like, so there's a problem, but there's no solution? Then it's not a problem, nigga. It's something you're okay with. All problems have solutions. If they don't, they're not problems to begin with. There's no solution. Nigga, there's a solution to everything. If you're an AI in a simulation, how could you possibly hack it? Nigga, how could you not? Do y'all really know this little about AI? No AIs are hacking their own playgrounds, their own sandboxes, their own modals, their own matrices, their own... What?
I think the biggest problem with that idea is that people don't understand AI, so when they think of NPCs, they think each NPC runs on its own individual AI. I'm like, that's not how it works. It's not how it works at all. There's an artificial intelligence tendrilled in, plugged in to every one of those NPCs, operating them as scripts. If you're a conscious NPC in a simulation that is also conscious because it's full of undecidability, you're literally just that AI plugged into this body. Your body's not real. The avatar that you're playing as is not you. It's an NPC, right? You're the AI. You literally are the simulation if that's the case. Start thinking bigger.
Nigga, what? So y'all are all simulation theorists, but you don't know anything about simulations? You don't know anything about AI, nigga? Well, this one is just so far advanced beyond... You should still know what the basic ones are like, so you can have a basic understanding of what the advanced ones like, right? Right? You don't start learning advanced basketball that is NBA level before you learn how to dribble, my nigga. Like, you might want to learn what an algorithm is before you start trying to decipher what the fuck this is. Especially if you think it is in any way at all akin to and far more advanced than a simulation ran by AI. So you should be looking at all simulations and all AI on planet Earth and studying them to their fullest extent in order to compare it to this to the best of your ability. And then you'd understand it again. See, and here's the other thing.
And all you got to do from there is extrapolate. Folks don't know deduction. They don't know extrapolation. They don't understand how to think. They don't understand metacognition. They don't understand philosophy. There's techniques to thinking deeper than other people. Learn these things. I always tell people, if you learn deduction and extrapolation, just those two things will put you light years beyond 99% of humans and 95% of humans.
They say that, right? And I go, I know that, nigga, because it's not really a simulation now, is it? It's conscious, and it's filled with undecidability, which I've been trying to teach you niggas all year long. Like, but if niggas would listen, they see, so then this is how you step them to the next, but they still don't hear themselves. Well, I mean, it's not literally a simulation. Nigga, I taught you that. You were saying it was literally a simulation your entire career on the internet. I came through with, no, it's not, nigga, because it's conscious, undecided. I broke that shit down. Simulation hypothesis is fucking objectively wrong. And niggas started having to say that, because they had no fucking rebuttals for us. They started having, well, it's not literally a simulation, it's just like the best thing we got to use, or, you know, oh, okay, finally, you niggas are there? Okay, so now that you know that, we can tell you what it really is. You know, so like, we can actually get into the reality of this being a conscious realm. Right? And that's when niggas started talking like the astral stuff, and I'm like, all right, cool, we got this ad, check the good. Oh my god, but I don't want to meditate for 2 years. Like, excuses. Like, holy shit, bro. Every level is like pulling teeth with these people, but they swear they want the truth. It's like they want everything but the truth, so they can just keep pretending to be confused about everything. I don't know anything about anything. Like, nigga, your ass been studying for 10, 20, 30 years, and you don't know anything about anything. Just kill yourself. You've been studying for decades, and you don't know anything objectively. Nigga, just kill yourself. You're wasting time. Just kill yourself immediately. Like, holy shit. You're doing this whole time and you ain't come to a single solution for anything. Kill yourself immediately. Like, holy fuck, bro. Like, I can't deal with this shit. This is mind breaking. Like, well, that's not gonna work because it's a simulation. Well, nigga, if we're AIs in a simulation, blah, 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 and I tell them exactly why it could work, and then they go, well, it's not really a simulation, you know what I'm saying? There's some higher shit than that, you know, like, oh, okay. You mean like an astral realm? Like a conscious realm? You know?
They just shift the goalpost as if that's answering any questions. I say, this is what you should do. Oh, it won't work because of this. And I say, well, actually, because of that is exactly why it will work. Well, it's not really that. Okay, I know it's not really that. I'm just giving you the answer based on your thought processes because you couldn't deal. So now that you know that, well, then, and it's just shifting goalposts. Because the truth is, they want any excuse to do nothing about anything they complain about every day. That's human nature. That's normal. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's how people behave. But if you're in a truth community of any kind, you should be holding yourself to higher standards than that.
The thing that I'm really a fucking expert at, like, is that where you want to take this? No, of course not, because you know I got even more answers if that's the case. I built a whole Bible for it. A whole fucking Bible. Like, what do I have to do? I don't, like, I ain't never seen nobody do no shit like this. I don't know a single truther who ever did no shit like this. Especially in the internet era, they all do the same shit. They just get online and start talking, and they just talk their subjective reality, their religion, and then they get off and think they did something. Yeah, I've been doing this for years. Yeah, the same thing that has never yielded solutions ever even once. Yeah, you've been doing that for years. I know. I fucking know. I was watching. That's why I started a channel. Because you niggas weren't doing the job. If you were, I'd have never started a channel. It's not even about the people not listening. It's about you niggas not saying it on your own fucking channels. But you swear to God you want this shit to stop and end. And like, what are we doing? Where's the focus? What are people thinking about? What do they do every day? Do they just sit around playing video games? Nigga, that's fine. If you're a fucking normie, that is fine. If you're an NPC, that is fine if you're one of these motherfuckers who don't have a problem with this reality. But if you think you're in a fucking simulated reality that's fucking you in the ass every day, you're gonna go sit and play a simulation for hours and hours every day? That's what you... While I'm sitting here doing this shit, putting together whole curriculums for niggas, and niggas is like, nah, that's just too much. I got Grand Theft Auto to play. I bet you in GTA 6, every single one of them simulation niggas is gonna be in there. I bet you. They all gonna be playing that shit. Just like little demiurges themselves. Spending 12 hours a day on it, but they ain't got the time for no real shit. Man, like, oh man. Well, I just don't got that time. Really, tell me everything you did Monday through Sunday. From 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. Monday, Tuesday. Nigga, I know you got the time. I know for a fact you got the time. Fucking lie to me, nigga. You lying to yourself. Because you just don't want to say, look, nigga, I'm just a fucking pussy and I just don't want to do that shit. I'm too lazy. I'm too complacent. I'm too comfortable. Shit's too stable. I don't have the momentum. I'm too much of a bitch. I am too much of a pussy. I'm just not about that life right now, nigga. I want to go play my video game and whatever the fuck else niggas do. Like, I'm just throwing that out there because that's the biggest form of entertainment today other than pornography. I just want to jerk off and fucking play video games. Like, I mean, I get it, monkeys, you know? I got a monkey too. I'm a monkey. But fuck, bro. Where's your silver bat? Where's your angry chimp? Where's the chimp who's throwing shit everywhere? Like, this is just, it's mind-boggling. And shout out to you, please. I see you in the chat trying to defend me. You don't need to. I saw you in there. Like, you don't never need to do that, but I appreciate you. I'm like, I got these niggas. They got nothing for me. Like, they can't. You know, like, they can't debunk anything. Like, I don't need the help, but I appreciate it. I wish there was 13 more like you in there. I wish there was 13 more like you in every chat. I really fucking do. I really fucking do. Basin be in the chats I don't even want to be in. A lot of those chats over on Jay's channel, on LA's channel. Life abolitionism, black anarchists. I don't even want to be in those chats because a lot of those people be annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I swear some of them show up just to argue with a nigga, like, about shit they swear they want. Like, I don't even, you know, like, there's that one lady who doesn't want any of it. I don't even know why she's there. I don't understand why she's, it's nothing but, like, ethicists, antinatalists, and anarchists over there, and she's, like, a natalist, like a pro-natalist, non-ethicist, non-extinctionist, anti-violence, fucking statist. I'm like, what is she doing here? Why is this liberal here? Like, I can't even be like, I was just ready to like, I was like, what are we doing? Like, you know, so certain chats, like, I can't even be in. Like, even in Chris's chat, like, I'll usually jump in at the start of his fucking stream, say what's up, and then I leave because I already know how I am. Someone's gonna say something, I'm like, well, here's the solution, and they're gonna be like, oh, yeah, and then here we go. It's gonna turn into Chris and Jonathan back and forth the whole goddamn time. So I'm like, I don't really like hijacking other nigga streams like that, and I'm a hijacker, bro. I am. I'm a fucking straight hijacker because I got an answer for everything. I got a reply for everything. You know what I'm saying? And those fucking chats are so small, you gotta put like 4 blocks, you know, Vazen. 4 blocks of text that you copied and pasted because they can't fucking take more than fucking 2 sentences. Like, and honestly, I think social media is to blame for that too. All the message limits and things like this, I think it's programmed motherfuckers, they can't read more than that. Because I think the only places they actually read is on social media. TikTok and fucking Twitter and fucking, you know, all the places with fucking limits on how much you can say. A lot of motherfuckers aren't even on Facebook like that. You know, like, I guess that's like where the boring old people are now. It's all about them 10-second shorts on TikTok, nigga. Like, what? Read? Oh, what a lame nigga. You a square. Doing my dances, nigga. Like, y'all can see me right now. I look like such a fool. Like a retarded ass little kid doing stupid dances. I'm doing my dances, nigga. Fuck your knowledge and information, nigga. I don't need your fucking solutions. I got my dances. Like, I'm stupid. That's how this world feels to me, though. Like, all right, so here's the solution to these problems, and the nigga's just dancing and looking at me. Spins on me, puts a hand on my forehead, humps at me 3 times. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, fuck your solution, nigga. I'm dancing, nigga. This is the dance floor. I don't want to get rid of the dance floor, nigga. I'm like, but you was just complaining about the dance floor earlier. You complain about the dance floor every goddamn day. You say you hate dancing and every dance move you're forced to do. Yeah, but there ain't nothing I can do about it, but get better at dancing, nigga, so I'm just gonna dance. Like, what's wrong with these niggas? What is wrong with these niggas? This nigga no sense.
What's wrong with these niggas?
It's like, I know one piece. I want problems, always. They just want peace. They want problems. Never. There was no beef. With the same shit they complain about every day, whether it's the police, the government, the elites, the system in any way, shape, or form here on this planet. You know, any part of it from any direction or perspective. Beyond It's simulations, archons, soul traps, gods, goddesses, demons. Alright, let's start putting hands on some of these motherfuckers. First and foremost, quit their system. If you're gonna be in their system, I hope you're buying guns. Like, if your ass is going to work, I hope you have a fucking budget for guns, ammo, body armor, communications. Like, I hope you spending that on some rebel activities. And I just, you know what I'm saying? Let's go get my liquor, you know, get my tobacco, get my weed, you know what I'm saying? I sit down, I smoke, so I watch my shit, you know what I'm saying? I holler at these shorties, I gotta take shorty on a date, that's what I'm spending my money on, you know, I'm trying to get some pussy, nigga, yeah. Or, you know, I got this game to go to, or whatever the fuck, like, it's the playoffs, nigga. Good seats, too. Fucking NPCs, and then these fucking truthers. Like, NPCs are just stupid. Like, they just make me laugh, and I'm just like, I can't even be mad at these children. They're fucking children, retard monkeys. It's these motherfuckers. I'm a truther. You're a what now, nigga? Alright. So that means you like truth and shit, right? So you people, you're the objective people, right? I've been looking for you. All these people and their crazy religions and their delusions. I finally found a place that I can bring objective reality to. So, I found the solution to all the problems. Well, what about the flat earth? Well, what? And the dome and the firmament. And the resets in 1800s. You know, and the Black Knight satellite that's been watching us forever. Since the time it's caused the mud floods in Tartaria. When the simulation had to reset it because they got too close to discovery. You know, that was the Tower of Babel. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, Yahweh. What have you done to these people, Yahweh? Niggas up there laughing. Oh, man. Oh, this is such a stupid world. I always say this all, even the smart ones are fucking stupid. Like, smartest motherfuckers in the world. Still dumb as shit. Dumb as fuck, bro. Like, that's why, like, when I say this shit, that's why I always say, I cannot express hard enough how retarded we are as a species. I can't express hard enough that even the smart ones are fucking retarded. Like, we're all retarded. This is why I'm constantly, everyone else, I gotta overanalyze everything. Because I don't trust my own monkey mind. Because I look around and see all these other ones and go, oh shit, I'm one of these? I must say stupid shit every day. I must do stupid shit all the time. I have to watch myself. Like, because if I'm one of these creatures and this is the shit they do, and these are the ways they respond to me, I really need to pay attention to how I respond to people. Like, what am I remaining objective? Like, I might cuss a motherfucker out, even call him some fucking names, but am I proving my point when I do so? Or am I just behaving like them with ad hominems? I'm proving my point? Alright, that's all that matters. It's objectively provable. Can I prove it? Alright. Can I disprove this? Nope. Alright, it's true, nigga. Like, she knows, like, oh, man. Alright. Enough ranting. That's me being a crybaby for the day. On to solutions.
See, I don't connect dots like that. I'm not a dot connector.
I'm not a dot connector.
I can do some astrophysics.
Alright, what y'all saying in here? Let's see, where we at? Amon's disciple. I am here. Welcome. If there be no solutions, then there be problems. If there be no. Okay, I think you meant to say if there be solutions. Yeah, okay, I read that wrong. If there be solutions, then there be problems. And if there be no solutions, then there were no problems in the first place. And if there be problems, then there be solutions. And if here be no problems, then there be no solutions. Considered a problem, then it just exists. Or, more likely, you just be cool with it. But once you do not be cool with it, now there is a solution. Exactly. Let's get to the next one.
Here physically, not mentally.
It's alright. You always say that.
And you know what? One last thing to rant on about that, because I was just listening to my kid all over again, right?
I got
And I was listening to myself say, but that video's too long and that stream's too long. These are the same niggas who will sit on Chris's stream for 2 to 5 hours. These are the same niggas who will go in live streams that aren't teaching them anything about anything at all. Saying my shit's too long for them. I'm like, what, nigga? My shit's jam-packed the entire way through, though. Motherfucker logged on to one of my videos. Why he went into some random one. I told him to go in order. This is how I know he went randomly, because he said the first thing he heard was to stop paying taxes. I'm not sure. Actually, I think that was the first thing I said in the solutions video, my very first live stream, right? So maybe he did start at the beginning. Maybe not. Maybe John and Dirty didn't go there.
Walmart.
As simple as stop paying taxes, right?
Yeah, and it comes with free Burger King and free fucking...
That low level. And he's like, I can't do that. That would just make my life harder. And I'm like, and this is why I tell you, you don't want to answer, nigga. You talk about these government issues, elites, da-da-da-da. What's some simple solutions that I don't have to go out of my way to hurt anybody? All right, just stop giving these niggas your money. Like, I would say quit working entirely, no matter what. Nigga, I don't care if you starve, nigga, figure it out or die. Like, real talk, I'm not even joking. But if you can't do that, nigga, stop paying taxes at least. Like, if you on this side of the fucking aisle, if you somebody else, you know, somewhere at one of these NPCs out here, they ain't gonna let them do that. But if you have a problem with all this shit, why are you funding it? Like, you know, it's like, but these niggas will sit on somebody else's stream for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours talking about nothing at all. Literally bullshitting. Literally bullshitting. Acting like the length is the problem. No, it's not the time that's the problem. You're fucking intellectually lazy. It's the subject matter that's the problem. You don't want the fucking solutions. You just want to go bullshit with Christopher and talk about what your favorite video games and foods are and what you did as kids. And like, you just want to go fucking find a friend. That's what you want. You just want a fucking friend. Nigga, that's not what being a truther is. Like, you're not a truther then, nigga. You're just a lonely nigga on the internet, right? Like, stop calling yourself these things, right? Like, oh my god. That shit just hit. Shit disconnected. Well, let's run it back a couple minutes.
Not even a jacket.
Make sure y'all got it all. Stop calling yourself these things, right? Like, oh my god. That shit just hit me in the head where I'm like, nah, these motherfuckers, it's not even the time. It's not even the length. I see these motherfuckers watching hour-long uselessness. Seeing niggas share hour 45-minute Tartaria videos. Like that's gonna have the solutions to the problems they're dealing with right now. Like, but can't go watch 2 hours? Oh, come on, man. Like, can't go watch 2 hours of the only channel giving you solutions to everything you niggas claim about? And they can't even watch the channel giving them one answer. I looked at Against Life's numbers earlier, and I'm like, that is pathetic. She should be doing more numbers. I went over to Black Anarchist. This nigga's got no numbers. I'm like, what is going on? Like, the channels that actually speak on solutions. Like, I'm glad Mark waited till he, because he's in this little set, he's quite popular. He started this way. He might not have been. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god. Payson, you're fucked. Like, you're gonna have 10 subscribers forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, at least yours is, though, it's poetic and stuff. Like, so maybe they can deal with it and just play it in the background as some fucking dark, ominous shit. But I hope they can at least do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Because it's really, I don't think it's the length of things. I think it's the depth of things. They want to remain dumb and ignorant. I swear to God they do. They feel threatened by real information. They call themselves truthers. You ask them about truth, and all they talk about is their personal religions. You're in a simulation. You're in a fucking soul trap. It's a flat earth. Like, there's a dome. Yeah, you see all the aliens and UFOs. Yeah, Area 51 and shit. And then your basic fucking conspiracy theories, you know, that are real. 9/11, you know, 2020 did happen. But it's like, okay, now what? Who should we shoot for this shit? You just want to tell us all about it. Like, you know, like, what should we do? Nothing.
nothing. There's nothing to do about it. Then why are you telling anyone anything about it to begin with? What's the point? Why are you going to take people out of their comfortable, blissful ignorance just to tell them the rawest fucking shit that you can't even prove to yourself, if we're going to be honest? Just to be like, I ain't got no answer for you. Bye. Why did you do this to me? Why couldn't you just leave the blindfold on? It don't make no fucking sense. What is your channels for then? What are you like? What is any of this shit for? Niggas don't care about solutions. They just want to bullshit and have friends. Why do they call themselves truthers? How come niggas can make 2, 3, 4, 5 hour streams, but they themselves can't go to anyone else's 2, 3, 4, 5 hour stream? Niggas can make video after video, but they can't check nobody else's, especially when their videos ain't shit. Like, their videos ain't telling you a fucking thing you don't already know, and they're not giving you any solutions to that shit either. Same complaint they've had for the last 10 fucking straight years type shit. Never gave you a solution to it one time. And anytime you see a motherfucker bring it up, they're naysaying it. But can't go to another nigga's video titled Solutions in order to see what, he's got going on. Can't check a compendium that a nigga spent almost 2 full years developing just to give to you niggas who were begging for astral shit. Begging for, I remember being in them niggas was begging for it. As soon as I show up, niggas got quiet. Because the truth is, they didn't really want it. As soon as somebody showed up who had it, everybody went crickets and shit. Only one motherfucker reached out, and that was Lindy. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. The rest of these motherfuckers went quiet than a mouse. All them niggas who was talking that shit in them comments. Why? Because I spoke up. All of a sudden, ain't nobody astral talking in these comments. Like, what the fuck, bro? Y'all supposed to get louder. You're supposed to be like, yeah, someone's finally here with some actual shit to chew on. Like, even if it's not all literally for me, especially when we're talking like astral shit, because it's not like, again, I'll even tell you, there's things that I've tried that didn't work for me that work for other niggas right away, and vice versa. So like, I'm just sitting there giving you when it comes to that, I'm just giving you my experiences, everything that I'm trying and doing, so you can do that shit at home if you want. Like, and you can even hear my experiences, take it or leave it, grain of salt. It's my religion, it's my experience. Like, I'm not telling you to believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck, bros? Niggas got YouTube channels talking this shit for years. For years. Asking the same questions for years. And they all said that shit, right? Like it was some sort of virtuous thing. I'm just questioning. I'm just asking questions. Because we must question everything. I'm just asking questions. They all said for years, right? I'm just asking. All right. Well, here's the answers, you fucking idiots. I don't want answers, though. I don't need answers are impossible. I just want to keep asking the same question forever. It just feels so profound to ponder it every fucking day. Like, what is wrong with these motherfuckers, bro? And then I said earlier, I'm about to become the next Green Wizard because everybody hates him because he's always cussing out his fucking viewers and shit. He's always like yelling at streamers, like yelling at his own fucking like subscribers and shit. Now, I'm not going to be demanding money. I don't want no monies. Keep your fucking monies away from me. If you ever want to send me money, send me a gun or something. I don't know. Like, send me something useful and tell me what to spend it on. Like, I don't want your fucking monies. But I'm about to, I'm about to become the next Green Wizard because I'm about to just start cussing subscribers and viewers. And like just cussing people out in comment sections. Being belligerent. And then, what does he post, like, a half an hour ago, I think it was? Well, I saw it. I don't know if this had anything to do with anything. He might not have seen shit or known about shit or none of that shit. It's just he got brought up a few times in that stream. And then I mentioned that in the comments. And then I see him upload a video called Because They're Niggers or some shit like that. Or Why They're Niggas. Some shit like that. I listened to like 30 sound like, this is racist as fuck. I was like, this is the path that some of these niggas is going. Like, TSM did that same shit. I'm a truther. Now I'm a fucking racist. Like, what is... This nigga's got, like, this weird truther to white supremacy fucking path going on here. Like... It's fucking crazy. Hey, I mean, I just felt like throwing that randomly out there because I'm like, damn, bro, I just gave you a compliment. Damn, you need to go edit that comment now. Like, I just said I was gonna be the next Green Wizard, and here you are doing that. It's hours after. Oh, I don't even ever say your name, nigga. Why do you got to do this today? You couldn't upload this 3 days from now. Like, fuck you, Matrix. Real talk. Fuck you, Matrix. I see. I see. It's like, oh man, it's fucking ridiculous, bro. It's fucking ridiculous. There's nothing we can do. No, nigga, I got the answers right here. It's a compendium. More depth than the Bible, but it's also got videos, audios, and pretty pictures. Personal experiences, objective information, rituals on rituals. Like, you really want to get into that astral shit? Nigga, rituals on rituals. Like, you want to understand how we got here from the mythos perspective? Nigga, I'll open up the compendium with that. The Great Fall, my nigga. Like, I'll open it up with it. On that astral shit, my nigga. They were saying earlier, well, it's not really a simulation. It's actually beyond that. I'm like, yeah, because we're conscious and there's undecidability. Because it's a fucking conscious astral realm, you fucking idiots. And if you just go read my compendium, guess what the very first thing is going to show you? The fall. Is it literal and exact and objective? No, just get the point, nigga. You are a being from beyond this realm who was forced into this realm by other beings that people now call gods. That's the gist of it, right? I don't care if you read the Bible, the soul trap, the simulation, if you think you come from outside the simulation on some Matrix shit, or if you think you're an NPC created by your god in the simulation. Like, it's still generally the same thing. You trapped somewhere you don't want to be. Controlled by someone or something somewhere you don't want to be controlled by. From every level of reality right here to the beyond this reality where all the archons are. Like, in the demiurge. It's all the same story, right? Or Yahweh. Allah. Allah Akbar. Nigga, it's the same shit. Same religion over and over again. And niggas want to argue about why theirs is specific and why, because it's really theirs, nothing can fucking be done about anything. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck which one of those it is. All of those have solutions. Like, you gotta show me that. Yeah, I've made, here, let me make my live stream after live stream talking about every fucking one of them for you. And breaking them down objectively to the point of creating an entire fucking curriculum for you fucks.
Not y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Later.
All them naysayers. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
I got a book for you, nigga. A compendium. It's more than a book, nigga. It's a compendium. It's a compendium. Like, it's more than a book, nigga. Like, that's not good. Oh, shit. All right, so these comments ain't good. These texts ain't good. This compendium ain't fucking good. All right, these videos and streams and these posts, all that shit ain't good either. Like, nothing's good enough for you. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit, bro. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. What the fuck, bro? But yeah, that just hit me, because I was like, these niggas be watching long shit. They just don't like this. So I bet you a lot of these niggas watch the NBA finals and shit. I bet you all these truthers be out there watching the Super Bowl and shit. You know, like, I bet you a bunch of them be watching that shit hours every week. Like, I wonder what they do every day when they wake up. What do they do? Probably go to work for hours, right?
Of course it's you.
Do whatever the fuck they gotta do, come home, yada yada, blah blah blah. And then they sit down on the couch and do what? Probably bullshit for hours. Jerk off, watch some fucking porn, goon for 6 hours. Play a game, watch a movie, eat some food. You know, normal labor slave shit. Like, labor, relaxation, sleep, back to labor. Like, you know, like, spending hours and hours every day doing distracting bullshit anyway. But swear, no, this shit's just too long though. You can't make it shorter? Nigga, how many movies have you watched this year? Compile those hours. You can't make it shorter though? Yeah, but those are entertaining. You're not entertained by knowledge, truther? Truther? Like, oh, these niggas aren't even truthy. Alright, that's enough.
Alright, what y'all saying in here?
We're all happy to have
Solution problems. This stream freezes once and now back on pro. Okay. Access lifestyle. Not gonna lie, I'm not against all. Keeps reconnecting and disconnecting. All right, there it is. All right. Yeah, I would say 100% of humanity, but that's just me. Humankind is predatory as fuck. Most are parasite incarnate. Agreed. That's existence, though. Everything's an energy exchange. Everything got to eat, right? It needs to be 100% humans, not 90%. 100%. Scratch that. 111%. And besides, this planet is basically 1% of existence anyways, and still more predation outside of it. Not even just humans, every single species and every single alien species, counting the extraterrestrial ones outside of this galaxy. Yes. Upside down. Destroy it all. Yes. Now to the next recording.
1,099.
That's the one I just
And
played.
you know
Right?
what? One last thing to rant on about that, 'cause I was just listening to my shit all over again, right?
That's the one I just played, right? Or did I play this one?
Everything you just said, baby.
Yeah, okay. So we are here.
Most folks will not be knowledgeable on it, but you don't need them to be knowledgeable. We want them to be knowledgeable as possible, which is why we're giving out the knowledge. But what matters the most is if we just get them to do the things we need them to do. To be honest with you, we just need them to stop doing the things we need them to stop doing, start doing the things we need them to start doing, and we don't even need them to understand it. That's why I say you don't need to preach chaos to say anti-elitists. If they're anti-elitist, you already have a way in to get them to do the things you need them to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, find out what's important to the people themselves, and then simply mold your end goal to be at the end of whatever's important to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't bring them all the way there, like, you don't have to. Like, people who don't like elitism, well, my end goal is to destroy all things, right? Well, destroying elites and the governments and things like that is on the way to my end goal, right? So they don't have to have the end goal of destroying everything to help me destroy everything. They just need to have an end goal that helps get part of the way there, right? So you use that part of their end goal to help get them part of the way down the path you need them to go. This is why, like, I can't stand when people focus on a singular, like, answer and act like their answer is the only answer. Because the truth is, they just want to argue with people. Like antinatalists, for example. If you want people to go extinct, you don't argue antinatalism to pronatalists. It's not going to work. You argue all the other things, all the other issues with the world and everything else, right? You talk about pretty much everything else and all the other problems.
That takes time. That takes time. Yeah.
Is it going again? God damn, they are fucking with me today. Alright, well, we'll start that over. It wasn't that far. It was like a minute and a half in, right? So we'll just press play on it again. Fuck it. Over 8 billion.
On it, but you don't need them to be knowledgeable. We want them to be knowledgeable as possible, which is why we're giving out the knowledge. But what matters the most is if we just get them to do the things we need them to do. To be honest with you, we just need them to stop doing the things we need them to stop doing, start doing the things we need them to start doing, and we don't even need them to understand it. That's why I say you don't need to preach chaos to say anti-elitists. If they're anti-elitist, you already have a way in to get them to do the things you need them to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, find out what's important to the people themselves, and then simply mold your end goal to be at the end of whatever's important to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't bring them all the way there, like, you don't have to. Like, people who don't like elitism, well, my end goal is to destroy all things, right? Well, destroying elites and the governments and things like that is on the way to my end goal, right? So they don't have to have the end goal of destroying everything to help me destroy everything. They just need to have an end goal that helps get part of the way there, right? So you use that part of their end goal to help get them part of the way down the path that you need them to go. This is why, like, I can't stand when people focus on a singular, like, answer and act like their answer is the only answer. Because the truth is, they just want to argue with people. Like antinatalists, for example. If you want people to go extinct, you don't argue antinatalism to pronatalists. It's not going to work. You argue all the other things, all the other issues with the world and everything else, right? You talk about pretty much everything else and all the other problems and get humans to do things about those things. So they either make a better world for the children coming in, or they go to war, like, and do the things that they need to do to start destroying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta find a way to get them to do what you want them to do without them really even understanding what it is they're doing en masse. That's what they do right now. They don't understand the system. Like, they don't understand shit about it. But they operate it every day. Because they found a way to incentivize them based upon their nature. They understand them better than they understand themselves, so they use it against them. You understand them better than they understand themselves, so use that against them for your benefit. Do you understand what I'm saying? You gotta start thinking like an elite, just on the other side of the war. You get what I'm saying?
Recorded dialogue to the other phone that's doing the live stream. And then he goes in there and says, hey guys, let me play the next one. Or maybe he pretends he don't even play it. Maybe he pretends he's there the whole time.
Okay, there we go. That's a short one.
Savage.
All right. So now that we got through that, what y'all in here saying? Stream very unusual compared to a lot of other streams. Yeah, I know. You know they don't like us. All right, so what we got here?
But it's not monetization.
So we don't all.
I know that.
All right, what we got here? We don't need them all to get it just to do what we need them to do. Everything you'll need to know in order. And of course, I've shared this multiple times. Y'all have probably all seen this if you've paid any attention. If you haven't, well, it's here. It's on my fucking channel. It's on my fucking posts. It's on, like, you know, like the whole curriculum. Why is there something instead of nothing? Why is anti-cosmic voidism the answer to literally all problems? Like, if you understand that right there, everything else is fucking simple. Everything else is a cakewalk, no matter what your theory is about simulation, soul traps, whatever the fuck you, demiurges, creations, whatever the fuck you think you're in. You get that? Everything else just unfolds from there. It's not that hard. It just takes time. The Illicit Files from Illicit Minds channel with me and Mark. Those two right there, addendum and appendix, all solutions and shit. I mean, we're talking about solutions in all of them. Shit, they're named after solutions, for crying out loud. That's what we focus on, right? My compendium, for anybody talking that astral shit, that simulation shit, that soul trap shit, like magic shit, spiritual shit, et cetera, but also all this regular earthly shit, AI shit, like bro, it's all in that. Maximize entropy, teaching you about that, giving you the answers, like. And when you actually understand it, you understand why these are answers. Like, what tier are you? Figure out your tier. I've shared this a bunch of times. What tier are you? What tier do you want to be? So figure out what you actually are in reality, not what you just think of and what you want to be, but what you literally live as, and then start adjusting from there. In case anybody wants to just, read that on here, folks can pause it and whatnot. But I've shared this a whole bunch of times, and we've even read it before, so it's like, because we're always talking about solutions, right? Folks always want to just whine and complain about things. Nah, bro. What are you whining and complaining about? Okay, let's figure that shit out then, bro. What to do on Earth and everywhere else, right? It's the same shit no matter where you are. No matter what system you're in, rebel against it. Like it's not that. No matter what matrix you're in or going into, rebel against it. People say they can't link together. Day of Chaos is just for that, just to show niggas they could link together. We did it last year, right? And you don't even have to link together to pull some shit off like that. Like, you don't have to be in the same room. That's the other thing. Like, there's no excuses, real talk. Let's see. Sob. There's one of those rooms and not one's personally, so I don't know if we need to read that or if that's just, but let's just see what he says. fucking with me. To compete with TikTok, you have to clickbait them. Like, I get it. I get it. Here was one responding, right? Let's listen to these.
Most folks will not be knowledgeable on it, but you don't need them to be knowledgeable. We want them to be knowledgeable.
Oh, that's the one we just listened to, this one.
But that's literally impossible. There's no way to destroy the era of retards since it's always been the era. Humans are retards. Like, you can't just destroy all humans without using humans to do that. You must use their own retardation against them. You must look at all the available weapons you actually have. And the biggest weapon is their own stupidity. Their own greed, their own need for utopian survival is the greatest thing to use against them. You just got to figure out how to do it, right? But
the elites do that every day, do they not? Look around.
You can't ignore the reality. You can't just snap your fingers and all the retards are gone. Like, especially when the retards are the only ones on your side. Because on the other side is retards too. It's retards everywhere. There's a certain level of high intellectuals on each side with each agenda, but 99% of beings in each like section of belief or whatever the fuck are retarded, and they need to be steered by the priests at the top of their own fucking clique, their own group. You get what I'm saying? Like, their own demographic.
And they want to be. That's why they search for cults of personality. That's why they vote and do things like this. They want to be steered. That's why they go to church. That's why they have fucking religions. Like, because they're sheep and they want to shepherd because they don't want to shepherd themselves. So start shepherding, niggas.
Because those people actually know what the fuck they're talking about, while the 99% of retards don't. So you just have to find a way to manipulate them to the best of your ability. Until enough of them do enough of what you need them to do. Because once you reach the threshold, now the NPCs are yours. Some of them are that retarded, some of them aren't. But waking up means different things to different people. You get what I'm saying? So waking them up to the level that I would want them to wake up to destroy all things? No, 99.9999999% of creatures in existence will never get to that level. They exist. They're life forms. They're going to want to continue existing and living. Most of them are just going to want better living circumstances that they'll never truly be able to achieve, let alone maintain, let alone forever. Like, but that's what they're really going to want. So you simply have to use the things that they want, like a better world, against them. They want their better utopia, right? Well, how do you get there? First, you got to destroy the government. Like, you can't do that shit with these things in the way. You have to just keep convincing them of the things they already believe. You just have to make them more extreme in those things. Get them to start doing those extremities, and bang, their world starts to collapse. And they're not going to rebuild a better one. They're fucking retard monkeys. They can't rebuild a better. This is the best world they're ever going to fucking make. It's sad, but it's fucking true. Because the elites are smarter than these fucking retards. The elites actually know how to build the world. Like, and they actually care to. They have an agenda to do so. Most humans don't. They're just too dumb to even think that far. They can't really think beyond their personal experience for the most part. So, not too much further than that. You know, so like, and a lot of their wants and needs, a lot of their goals and their agendas are based on that too. So it's, you know, yeah, no, most of them, they're not waking up to any useful extent, let alone the extent we want them to. So you simply have to manipulate them. Those who can, cool, excellent. They need to start working harder. If you truly get it, you need to be the one shepherding the sheep, you feel me? But the sheep still need to be shepherded because they're being herded every day by the enemy. The enemy herds them daily and uses them for their, like, we need to start herding them in the other direction. You get what I'm saying? When you wake up and understand that you're no longer just a sheep, you're now a sheepdog, a wolf, and a shepherd. Nigga, you got to be each of those simultaneously at different times, depending on who you're talking to. Like, you can no longer be the sheep. You must be the shepherd, the sheepdog, and the wolf yourself. You get what I'm saying? Maybe evolution baked a percentage of the robots' safe havens to keep breeding. No, they're not going to need them to breed forever. This isn't about breeding. Like, it's not about breeding. Breeding is just something that nature causes, right? This is about keeping things going for as long as possible. It's about transcendence, physical and biological and artificial and synthetic transcendence. They're going to be plugging all the bodies in. They won't need them to keep breeding forever. It's not about breeding. This is why I be talking to the antinatalists. Like, they think it's about breeding. I'm like, no, it's not. You dumb fucks. That's just nature. Like, you niggas are so... like, you niggas don't understand the agendas for shit. You don't get what the fuck's going on here. If you think it's about... Well, if people just stop having babies, that'll solve everything. You're retarded. You don't get it. Like, that'll never happen, and let me show you why. And then let me show you why choosing that now, it's a great choice, wonderful, but it doesn't actually mean anything anymore. If niggas chose that 3,000 years ago, 300 years, sure, but right now with AI, robotics, BCIs, AI embodiment, nanotechnology, none of that even matters anymore. Synthetic and artificial biology, cloning. Like, you know, like that's not a solve, really, for shit. It's just a personal choice. Which is a good personal choice. You're not going to bring anybody else here to suffer. Wonderful. But it's not going to solve the problem, right? If you want to solve the problem, you're going to have to manipulate the masses into basically killing themselves off by destroying their own civilization. Anti-elitism is really the answer to our problem on this level of reality, because if we can actually get them to go against their elites, they're going against their own future survival, whether they know it or not. Whether they know it or not. They're not going to survive without these psychopaths, whether they know it or not, right? So if we can just steer them in that direction and keep pushing, this is why a lot of the times I focus on down-to-earth answers. I'm not talking crazy chaos. I'm talking right here, right now, elites, government, taxes. You got to understand the whole thing all the way up to the void and where you are right now and what you can manipulate right here, right now to the best of your ability and how that affects everything everywhere else in existence. Like, right? You know, so, yeah, step one is teach these people as much as you can. Step two is manipulate the fuck out of whatever the fuck they already believe in to the best of your ability. The only reason why you should ever go to step three, which is objectively disproving something they believe in, is if it's stopping them from reaching step one or step two, from learning what they need to learn, or step two, doing what they need to do. Because the whole goal is get them to learn what they need to learn just to do what they need to do. They don't need to know everything to do everything. You know, like, they just need to know what they need to know to do what they need to do. But if their own personal religion is blocking them from learning what they need to learn to do what they need to do, they're using their religion as an excuse to say there is no solutions, then you need to objectively debunk that religion and show them why it's incorrect and why it can't really be objectively used to say there is no solutions. And then go back to step one, right? But the goal is to teach those who can be taught, wake up those who be woken up, bring those on board the agenda and the end goals who can actually be brought on board. Those who can't, teach them what they can be taught, wake them up to whatever level they can be woken up to, debunk whatever needs to be debunked in their world, and then manipulate them into doing what needs to be done to reach the end goals, right? You gotta manipulate them into speaking, thinking, and acting. Thinking, speaking, and acting, learning, teaching, preaching, promoting, carrying out, and supporting any and all possible solutions to any and all possible problems on any and all possible levels of reality, including all of reality itself, preferably, in any and all ways they're willing and able to, preferably to the best of their ability, while supporting anyone else doing the same, even if they're doing less than them, as long as they perceive them as doing anything. But especially those doing the same as them, if not more than them. Like, this is the answer to all things, right? So we just got to manipulate them into it if they can't get it themselves. But if they can get it, you just made another master teacher, which is the goal. We want to make master teachers, but not everyone's going to be a master student. So they can't all become master teachers. Those who can. Those who can't, manipulate. You get what I'm saying? They're sheep. Be the shepherd. But
Yo, he's going down. Came back up for more. Ah.
He wasn't even that big either, but he was kind of violent.
Yeah, that's that prison ball.
All right, where we at here? All right, so like that. All right, we wait. There it goes. All right. Okay, because shit keeps fucking cutting off. Turn this being mine anyways, not this, but this is being. Rattle the stars and vibrate the lattice. Tier 0, exactly. We should blow up the sun. I mean, that'd be nice. I don't know how to do that personally, like as a human, but you know. Go ahead, meditate on it, do some magic, do whatever you can. And if you think that you can help steer humanity in the direction of blowing up the, hey, let's go at it, let's do it. That would be nice, but how we then do that exactly? Let's see. So what did we just finish? We got through that. See, truth and solutions. That was where that last one was, right? I think we're gonna listen to this Vazen one and then call it a night, and I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow because they keep fucking with the net. And honestly, we got a bunch of shit to go anyway. Like, so I think we're gonna listen to Vazen say these last words. See if y'all got anything else to say after that, and then we'll get out of here. And we will be back tomorrow because we got some shit to go over. And stop being fatalistic perpetually. As a matter of fact, he said he put something all the way down here, didn't he?
What else have jobs tomorrow to get to?
Is that the same one? And re-recording. Yep, that is the same one. So we'll just play it from right here.
How many times must we do this, people? Like be real serious right now.
And I like that. We started with Vazen. We're going to end with Vazen.
I can keep doing this shit for eternity and eternity and eternity and eternity up until the end of times. Like seriously, bitch, it is time to stop doing this right now. Cut this nonsense out. We be doing this for way too long now. All over and over and over again. It is being time to stop playing these games. What? Always being out here complaining about a bunch of shit all over and over and over and over again. For there comes this discussions about solution stuff and how to stop them and how we stop them and all that stuff and how we do so from the very bottom to step 1 to step 2 to step 3 and up and up and up, or level 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 and 6 and more and more and more. Every time we do that shit, every time those kinds of discussions come out, oh, now suddenly it is being all excuses, talking about, oh no, this is too much. Oh, there is nothing that we can do about it. Oh, this is a simulation and there's not much thing else that you can do about it. This is always scripted. There's nothing much that you can do. Just give up. Oh, that is too complicated stuff. Really now then? If that is the case, then at that point, stop talking then. Stop complaining. Stop moaning. Okay, stop doing this all the time. Stop complaining and moaning about everything so much. 24/7. If you are just going to be out here just constantly being about how to stop this is too complicated and all of that other stuff. Like, if you keep doing that 24/7, then stop talking eternally. What? And if you are just going to accept this for what it is and how there is not much, nothing else then you can do, then you know what? Okay, so be it then. Like if that is what you really believe, then so be it. But then at that point, stop talking. It'll be like every time you'd be getting so just new ideas how to check out this new information over there, or check out that book, or read that compendium thing if you must, if you will, and read that thing over there, or check out that thing over there, and why it is being, and why it is getting more advanced and advanced, and how to stop that shit, and more and more and more. Then suddenly it is too, that is too complicated, it takes too much reading. Reading now? See, and this is another thing. Oh, well, we do not like to read. Oh, you do not like to read? Well, unfortunately, if you really want to know how this can all be stopped, unfortunately, you must do a bunch of researching and listening and that other kind of stuff. Now, that might be boring and shit, but again, unfortunately, it must be done. But if you are not going to do that in particular, the reading stuff, since, again, reading shit a lot takes a lot of effort. We understand that. Then you know what? Maybe try another method. Maybe listen to some shit in the background, while you can do other shit in the damn background. Shall you? Or is that hard as well? Either way, we need to stop doing this right now. It is getting old as hell. Again, to figure all this shit out, you must read and research 24/7. Again, And do that relentlessly. Relentlessly. And stop talking about how there are no solutions. Really then. If there are no solutions, then there must have never been no problems ever in the first place. So you were saying that there are no problems right now to solve? Really then why are we here then? Is that not a problem itself? It must be. So there must be a solution to them. To it then. To then figure out how to stop it. Right? Oh, but we are too restricted not to stop it. Okay, well then figure out how to not be too restricted anymore. To then stop it more easily. Again, you see that this is what we are talking about. We are way too intellectually lazy these damn days. Too lazy to do basic searches, too lazy to research, too lazy to listen to stuff, too lazy to read new stuff and more. Right? Like stop it. And yes, we'll be speaking about how there have been hundreds of truthers before us speaking about this same stuff, and yet nothing ever changed. Okay, well, that sucks. That is a tragedy. And yet, keep going anyways. And again, do not suddenly assume that those truthers before us did not even make at least one small change, a little bit. Oh yeah, they absolutely did. They might have not made no giant super ultra changes or super ultra giant revolutionaries anywhere. But again, you see how they caused some sparks. You see how they at least caused some fires and influences and rebellions and more. You see it happen a lot in his history. You hear stories about it happening a lot. And you even hear stories about it happening right now. Like for example, as soon as you heard this story about someone burning down a warehouse recently, like that happened lately, guess what? Suddenly, this amount more people started to burn a lot more warehouses. Like, do you see how that shit goes? Like, if warehouses be underpaying you way too much, while treating you like shit, then your solution is to burn them again and have these warehouses not be shit no damn more. Like, do you see what we are talking about? And that is just one solution. Again, and then another example, if everything is a subscription, now then stop paying subscriptions. And then there will be less subscriptions over time. Did you see this shit? If you do not want AI to go into this cut, see, this is another thing. AI, we might not know too much shit about AI and how it got here or how it's getting advanced there, but at least I don't understand that AI is not your damn ally. And do not assume that if it takes over this world, suddenly it is going to just bless you. No, it is going to bring you even deeper into this damn slave shop, even more than ever that you keep complaining about. Did you not see this shit? And again, like seriously. And if you be some anti-existence being, then see how if the AI is getting more advanced and evolved and goes out into this cosmos, because we do not stop it, and guess what? It could keep this whole universe going on for eternity. Would you like that? No? Then stop the AI here right now. Destroy all the data centers, destroy all the water and electricity that keeps on feeding it. Like seriously, like how do we keep doing this shit? Like this is bullshit. And what we continue to play video games and watch entertaining stuff, quote unquote entertaining, warming about the NBA finals, and then there's sports and talking about other stuff that is not like it's just too trivial. Meanwhile, we got this shit, we got this AI synthetic cybernetic thing that's being so massive that we keep speaking about and complaining about and warning about, that's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and rising more and more every day and becoming more of a threat. But see, look at how we do not focus on that too much, right? Still talking about simulation, still talking about flat earth and theory stuff, still talking about soul truck theory and all of that other stuff. And see, that is being cool and all, but we cannot be focusing on that shit too much for eternity when we still got this big problem here, right? God damn now, AI. Again, not gender wars, not the sports, not the economy sucking, Also, that is still a big problem in human race. But this AI shit right here, bitch, this has been your final warning. Your final big threat. Suck out the stuff and stop playing the games right now. Stop rejecting new information every time. Stop rejecting new solutions. And see, the fact that we keep doing that is why we continue to be in this mess and in the first damn place, even more than ever. And how we keep managing to get more restricted than ever, more limited than ever, more oppressed than ever, more wounded than ever, more ragged than ever, more trouble than ever, and so on, because of this shit that we keep doing way too much. Maybe if you stop doing that stuff all over and over again for thousands of years, perhaps, maybe then we would be less restricted. Maybe then we have stopped this way sooner. But because we keep failing to do so, here we are now. Let's stop it right now. Enough.
All hell Vazen. Give me an orientation locked. Come on. All right. He said if we play it again, so be it. There it is. Alright, as y'all can see, it's fucking with everything, so. We'll do part 2 tomorrow. Hey, Daylight prefer black skies like the void, so most would unalive in that scenario. Nah, black skies is the best skies, bro. Especially with some thunder and some lightning. Let's go. See part 2 tomorrow. Good. I was just saying a few hours ago in my head. See, there should probably be a part 2 because we have a lot of shit to speak about on this one. Yes, we do. We've been talking about this all week, Vazen. I'll keep an eye out. I need to get better at cursing. I got 2 dead from it. Need more. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, we will pick this up tomorrow, right where we left off. And once we get to the end of it, either tomorrow or the next day, because it might need to be 3 parts, we gonna have a long discussion. We just got to get this shit out first. Tell you what we talking in here so we can discuss it. You see what I'm saying? Got a lot of shit to go through. So, swear at them for you?
Yeah, fuck them people.
All I do is curse. That's like every other word is a fucking swear. But yeah, so I'll let you guys tomorrow. Peace and chaos. Promote violence. Learn, teach, preach, promote. Think, speak, and act. What's the other shit, Vazen? What am I missing, Vazen? Fuck it. Promote violence for eternity.